The fucking sound just isn't.
Don't look down. No gravity when you're with me. Light years from home till I found you. A galaxy in front of me, going up above. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Yay! Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Dice Dames and Dudes. I just realized what we forgot to do, Si.
Tell me.
Forgot to update the layout that had our characters' names because we keep forgetting everybody.
Oh no!
It's fine. It's fine. We'll do it another. It's fine.
Type your character names in the private chat.
Oh yeah. This would be a good time to randomly change my name to something crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Woodrow.
Woodrow, I'm labeling you. I'm labeling you dog. Just so you're aware.
There was an indie comic book in the '90s called "Dog: The Dyslexic God."
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yep, I want to say it was from slave labor graphics back when they were cool.
They're not cool anymore?
I mean, I haven't seen them produce anything in a long time.
Aw, that's a
I
bummer.
don't even know if they exist anymore.
Oh no! If anybody knows, let us know in the chat.
Right. They used to do Johnny the Homicidal Maniac and
Oh!
Squee and Lenore and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like the goth indie comics imprint. Yep.
Where my older sister was a big fan of Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. And when she first told me that title, I was like, "You good? Everything all right? You okay?"
Should I be worried? Yeah.
How are we feeling
Do you
about
need a
that?
hug, or how do we do this? I'm not in danger. Am I?
The funny thing is that dude went on to create Invader Zim.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yonan Vasquez created Invader Zim, and his first book
Oh
was
my God.
Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Invader
Yep,
Zim
yep.
is like one of my faves. I have a pin in here somewhere, and he has a taco. Anyway,
You just keep a little grr with a taco on you.
have a, have a
I
Gur
got him
patch.
recently, and he hasn't been put on anything yet. So
Ah, I see.
he's waiting for a home. So,
Fucking Gur.
I love Gur. Sai, how are you today?
Great.
That
Are you sure?
Sounds like
that was
a
very
lie.
convincing.
Well,
Very
you know,
convincing.
we put on a happy face. I'm doing lovely. How are you, Shay?
a little worried actually.
Oh no.
I was fine up until that answer. Now I'm a little bit concerned.
Have you been reading Johnny the Homicidal Maniac?
I was
Oh, no.
literally just about to ask that. You beat
Do
me
you
to
need
it,
a
Woodrow.
hug?
Joke stolen.
Am I in danger?
Oh shit.
All of the questions. Raven, how are you?
I know I'm on the right side of the dirt today, feeling good.
Hey.
Nice. I like how all of our like barometer for how we're doing is like I'm not dead. So
Yeah, look,
Well,
take
hey,
what
you
you
know,
can get
every-
in this economy, am I right?
Every day spent above ground's a good one, right?
yeah.
Yup.
Woodrow, how about you? How you doing?
Honestly, fucking great. I mean, besides the weird audio thing that's making everyone echo on just my headphone, I'm doing really good.
Hey,
really,
let's
really
go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Big weight lifted off my back.
Hey, heck yeah.
Oh yeah, I
My-
saw your post.
My ex-wife was on your back.
Hello?
Oh god.
Oh no.
We don't like her. It's fine. Yeah, congratulations. I did see your post. Happy to have your house back.
Let's go.
Yes,
Indeed.
Yep.
Good news. Good news.
Nice to
And
have
Luke,
your
how-
space back to yourself and
Yeah.
your family.
Yep.
For real. Luke, how you doing?
I'm okay. Okay.
No.
Just lots to do. Helping with grandma. Grandma is doing crazy things. I mean, she went to bed, didn't turn the TV off, left the heating pad on her chair on, left the light on. Yeah. So it's
That's about the time that we had my grandma go into like a retirement community kind of thing, and for whatever reason, like it was still like having an apartment, so she still had like a kitchen and everything like that. The amount of times that my mother went over to visit her and found that my grandmother was boiling nothing, or left the oven on for no reason.
Oh,
Because
that's
she was
scary.
at one point going to do something, like she was going to bake something and then forgot, or put the remote in weird places and stuff. So my mom was like, maybe we don't let her have an oven anymore. Like maybe we just get rid of the oven.
Yeah,
this
there
is,
you go.
This is why I do the cooking for grandma's lunch. This is why I make sure that she eats and whatnot, because she'll just sit there and watch TV and forget about everything else. And,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, so I mean, it could be a lot worse. Granted, it could be a lot worse. But yeah, it's a little disconcerting. We don't let her in the kitchen anymore.
That's valid.
That's fair.
That's valid.
Yep.
Doesn't need to be around heating elements or sharp objects. Both of those
No.
things sound bad.
No, she's been trying to turn the TV off with her phone recently.
Ooh.
Why isn't that an option, especially for like Roku? Why can't we just
Oh,
download
I'm
an app?
sure it is. I mean, it would just require connections and stuff like that. I mean, I feel like at one point when I had an early Android phone, I was able to do that with.
There's some
with
kind of
one
a
my
universal remote app, but
TVs.
it's literally an app.
I saw this video of a guy rolling around through a neighborhood, and he had a Roku TV remote. He was going around turning people's TVs off. What a monster!
I just go around and turn it all to like C-SPAN.
Yeah, probably because they use the same signal for each one of their remotes. That's a
Yep.
bad idea. That's
It
that's a
works.
great way to At least they don't do that on cars, like the little key fob thing.
Oh
the
my
same
God.
model.
Yeah.
They did
Oh,
that with
God.
garage door openers for a while.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of people
You'd go
were
around-
getting shit stolen.
Yep. You could try to open your garage and your neighbors would pop open sometimes.
That is so scary, dude. Oh man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Other people having access to your stuff is not the good.
No.
Not good for us, that is. Probably great for them. They're probably loving it.
Yeah, well, fuck that.
What about you, Shay? How have you been?
Yeah.
Honestly, I've been like super drained of energy, and it's been very annoying. But we're getting on the mend, I hope. I got stuff coming and have already received some stuff that is helping organize everything. So this avalanche of shit behind me should be gone in the next, hopefully, week or two. I should be able to get through all of it, and then I'll actually know where all my shit is. So, when I'm like, hey, I'd really like to paint this project, I can find it instead of just being like, it's somewhere in the ether. we don't know where.
The great mystery.
Nah.
Yeah,
Get out of
I
my head,
literally
Woodrow.
have. I literally have like I probably have like 10 or 15 wallets, about 20 or so purses, another 10 or so like notebooks and sketchbooks and things like all these things that I can paint up on top of little tchotchkes and wood and
A
You know,
tchotchke. Ah, what a fun
tchotchke.
word.
I love it. That's a good word. And I have a bunch of thrift store paintings that I wanted to alter that aren't real. Before anybody gets mad at me, they're not real paintings, and they're pretty shit quality anyway, so it's fine. Don't get mad at me. But I am.
Yeah,
going
we
to,
went and got them.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put some crazy shit in there. There's one that has a little girl that's holding a chicken. I think I'm gonna make it a tiny little dragon.
Yes. Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna be laid up for at least 30 days, so we'll see if I paint a lot more during that time.
Oh, if you do,
That's
you
the
gotta
hope.
you gotta show us. You gotta show us on Twitter and on wherever
Oh,
it
yeah.
is we can follow you at.
Oh, it'll all be on by Gaslight. Like if I'm
Alright.
going to paint, I'm gonna make sure that it's filmed for content, even if I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
"Nah, I feel like garbage, but I painted this thing.
There we go.
Just get your Bob
doing
Ross
stuff like
on.
that can take your mind off of feeling like garbage.
I'm hoping it will take my mind off of being an excruciating pain.
There you go. That's all you can ask.
Yeah.
Narcotics.
Oh, God.
I do. They
Those
did give
networks
me
do.
some narcotics, so I already have all my medication. So we'll see how it goes. It'll.
Narcotics will take your mind off of everything.
Yeah. I also I get addicted to things quickly, so we like to not take narcotics as long as humanly possible.
Probably a good idea. Probably.
It was funny. I told my doctor that, and she was like, "I mean, I'm only giving you 12," and I was like, "I
That's
should
enough.
probably be." I was like, "I should probably be okay," and she's like, "Do you want me to give you less? I kind of don't want to give you less because if you need them." I was like, "No, 12 is fine. You're cutting a part of me out. I probably am gonna want to have something for breakthrough pain. So let's not. I'll just have extreme self-control and go into my crazy militant side of taking medication where it's like, no, I'm not allowed. It's not bad enough yet."
Oh no! It's mercy.
When
That's how
when
you
I'm
change
like,
those, though.
oh, then be like, okay, I would take some now.
Yep.
I think I just got over that with Tylenol.
I'm good with Tylenol and Advil, but I have to take a lot in order for me to get the benefit.
The
pain relieving
redhead in
benefit.
you, it's resistant to things like that.
Yeah, so she's not going to touch her narcotics, but she's going to take 17 Advil at a time.
No,
That's
I'm gonna
probably
take.
really good for your kids.
I'm
liver.
gonna take everything the
Whatever.
way that the doctor told me to. Okay, and then when I have breakthrough pain, then I might take an oxy. It'll be fine.
Whatever you
I mean-
gotta do to get through it. We're just happy you're gonna be okay.
Yes.
Breakthrough plane sucks. So
Shut up! Leave me alone and not able to talk.
let me guess.
Nope.
It's the future pain. It's affecting you
It's the
already.
future pain is affecting my ability to speak. You're so rude.
How dare you judge my face?
Yeah, Crooked Painter says careful with those, and a lot of folks that went junkie after surgery. I completely understand. I will say, like, they also gave me narcotics after my dental surgery, and I didn't touch them. So I have a really high pain tolerance, so it takes a lot for me to feel like something's bad enough for me to take.
No, but tell them the funny.
What was
After your oral surgery, while I was up there to help you out, I started getting toothaches like a motherfucker, and you're like,
No, stop.
okay. Nothing.
Thank you.
She was like, wow, you're a pussy. Haha. The end. It was a good story.
Yep, cool story, bro.
Yep.
I'm excited for tonight's stories. Let's go!
Yes.
See,
right.
I killed it.
So,
Great
last
segue.
time on Dice, Dames, and Dudes, the team found 4 magic stones from the graveyard and followed a tether of divine guidance north into the woods. The path led to a cave entrance with 4 altars in front of a locked stone door. After placing the stones on the altars, a programmed illusion of a cloaked woman warned the party of a dark cloud hanging over the galaxy and a test beyond the door should they continue. Inside was a large, dim cavern that held an invisible dial with 5 orientations. The team discovered the fifth orientation was some kind of arcane forge, and that the others might lead to 4 keys necessary to open the locked brass door at the back of the cavern. Placing the dial in the 3rd position, the party headed down a path that led to a trapped temple door and a secret shadow path behind one of the temple statues. Gathering boons from the temple, the team continued down the shadow path until eventually splitting up. While separated, Motoko and Vidar stumbled across a mimic currently about to eat Motoko. So,
Why me?
last week,
Because you were right next to it.
I was
And-
not.
Forgot about this.
you did the last investigation check that woke it up.
Dude,
Vidar did
I
his arcane
forgot.
So did I. I
And you're
forgot
like,
that we like wandered off and that a mimic was like.
I didn't
in the
forget that
dark,
you guys
I might add. You
I
guys
thought that was
wandered
a
off
joke
in the
the
dark.
chat.
It's fine. I have a torch.
Perfect.
I can totally
Yeah,
see.
that gives you 5 foot of dim light. That's
It's
great.
fine. I can totally see.
In the magical darkness.
It's
Yeah.
fine. I can totally see.
So, real quick, before we get started, the first thing I will need is everyone to roll me initiatives, just so we can do this turn by turn.
Initiative.
And I believe, Motoko, you have alert, so you're not going to be surprised or anything like that, even if it beats you. So,
Dart
Yeah,
at 20.
I was also kind of on alert. I mean,
yeah, I know.
At 19.
It hasn't done anything. You just saw it basically come out, and then initiative starts. So you could roll before it, move, or well, I mean Vidar's.
Did you roll a
Kinda
dirty
blocking
20?
you.
I did. 14
No way.
plus 6.
Oh, let's go! We're starting off on the right foot tonight.
23.
23. So you guys go for the mimic. Motoko. And then what was Shelly and Astrid?
17.
19.
Oh, nice. Everyone. Okay, nice.
We are killing it tonight. No
Yeah.
jinxing.
Good initiative.
Fuck. Now we're all gonna die.
No, come on! I said no.
Don't you
I don't know, Dice Gods, we appreciate the good rolls. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love you so much, and
Thank
we
you,
will
Dice Gods.
sacrifice Onyx's
Tell them
balls
make
to
me-
you.
Oh,
Oh
my God.
No, I'm just saying thank you and expressing my appreciation. No promises.
Pressing your
Just-
Fixed,
appreciation.
guys. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. He's have to get fixed. Okay, he's peeing on my stuff.
All right.
Yes.
So, first on initiative is Motoko. Motoko, you got you. I think took the potions and the oil. So I think you took 2 regular potions and then an oil out of the other 2 chests. And then after Vidar did a brief arcane check on the chest,
On the
just kinda
potion,
glanced
it
them
was-
over.
Well,
It was,
the potion was identified as the Quicksilver potion. The oil. we
Well,
don't
that
know
was the
what
one
it
you
is.
got from the chest before.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, potion of
these chests-
speed looks like Quicksilver. Yep.
Yeah.
And
then
then
you
I got 2 basic healing potions.
Yeah, and then Motoko, you took a oil out of the other one, which is you have in your inventory, and then when you went to go look at that third one, it opened up as a mimic, and it is essentially opening its chest like a mouth. It's got the teeth that grow out of the top and a tongue that sort of lashes out, and as the tongue lashes out, you can see back where it connects it in the chest to like this sort of fleshy gullet. There's actually a potion sort of shoved in there that's pretty large, and it kind of looks like a healing potion. But you go first, Motoko, as the chest sort of opens up in front of you. And remember, you've really never experienced magic other than a couple things you may have seen here and there, like no real magic creatures or anything like that, except for the recent thing with the elemental beings. So seeing something
my
like this is definitely not normal.
my reaction is, what the fuck is that? And I swing at it.
Shoot it with my gun. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
No,
I
I'm just
believe
kidding.
I'm kind of close. Let me go over here.
Yeah.
God, Shay, you're helpful.
I didn't. I was doing other things. You fucking hell.
So the mimic is straight ahead,
Yeah, right.
and then me, and then
Vidar.
Vidar.
And then it's just
It'll-
a hallway,
it'll
and
come.
there's 2 little spaces to either side of you too that you could step into.
Let's see here. I'm going to use a little bit of my movement to move to the left.
Okay.
I am not moving out of his melee as far as I'm aware, so I don't
Yeah.
think.
Yep. There's no
Okay.
attack of opportunity. You're good. see? There we go. There's the stats. I was like, where'd they go? I lost them.
So I'm gonna swing my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Two-handed.
So Vidar, you see Motoko just whip out a staff that extends and begins to beat on the mimic.
15 plus 3, so 18.
18, that does hit the AC.
It's 1d8 plus 1. 7 plus 1, 8.
8 damage, nice. All right. And then you can use your bonus action because you used a monk weapon to get another attack, or use I think you have flurry of blows now. I can't remember.
I do.
Yep. So you can get 2 more if you want to use a key point if you haven't already used both of them from last session.
I didn't, because remember we did the rest.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
That's entirely why I wanted to do the rest. Let's see. Fuck it. All right.
Yeah, I like this music. It's very Calvin Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Punch, punch.
Punch, punch.
Actually, karate kick. 12 plus
The old
3,
hoorah.
15.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Oh, nice. 21.
So both hit.
The hell are all my D4s? I'm waiting for my feet.
I was about to say, hopefully they're not on the floor.
I
Right.
can't
So-
find
These are
my.
literal caltrops.
Just stole them.
I can't
Roll a
find
D8.
half
No,
of
I'm just
them.
kidding.
Does it work like that?
No, it doesn't. Definitely doesn't.
If you cut one
the
in
math is-
half.
That actually might work if you do the numbers on the bottom.
No, you only take the larger numbers on the half.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
Total of 7.
Total 7. Okay, so it's 15 total.
I mean,
So yeah, you hit it with your staff,
D8.
spin and retract the staff, and you sort of kick up and then drop back down with an axe kick using your 2 attacks. And you kind of step. You can move more if you want, but if you're done, then Vidar is next.
I'll be done.
Okay, so Vidar, you're up. And then next on base to be thinking is Astrid.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Frostbite on the mimic. So that's a let's see, it's a Con 13 save.
On 13 save. All right, that's on me then. Plus 2 with a 9 on the dice. So that's only an 11.
All right, so 1d6 frost damage.
We're getting attacked, guys.
Got a game.
You get a
Five.
you get a screenshot of a mimic like trying to eat Motoko with Vidar.
Ah.
So,
That!
so this is happening. If you'd like to help,
What was the
it
damage?
was 5.
5 hurt.
5. Yeah. See,
20 damage
bonus
total.
action.
And the cold looks effective. It doesn't look like it's resisted it at all. So that looks like it was a good choice.
Okay. And it has disadvantage on its next attack. Disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll. Oh, okay. Weapon attack roll if it makes before the end of its next turn. I don't
Yeah.
know
So
if,
that counts as natural. Well, it has natural weapons, and those
Okay.
are weapon attacks. So yeah, that counts for.
Oh,
things
okay. All right,
swinging with like their arms and tongues and shit too. Yeah.
Oh, so it's like one of the Dark Souls mimics where it can like sprout up a body with them big, long, gangly arms and shit.
Oh no, this thing isn't. This is just a classic mimic. I'm just saying that any
Okay.
natural attack counts as a weapon attack. So like a spell says, the next weapon attack.
Ah.
Natural weapons count.
Okay. All right, cool. Good to know. I'm gonna make a note of that. And I guess I'm just going to, and I guess I'm gonna move back a little more. Like
Okay.
I'll move back like 5 feet, just in case.
All right. Next up is Astrid. If you're done.
Okay. So after getting the picture of the mimic, I just look over at Shelly and I was like, was that a box with teeth?
The worst kind of present.
Okay, Shelly, we should probably, head back, I think.
Or we smite them with God, and I'm ready to channel divinity.
Also, I just wanted to say,
What?
sorry, couldn't resist.
All right, Astrid, which way are you going?
Back the way we came.
Okay.
Roll to see if you remember.
What's your speed?
40.
40. And then so. This is where you'll get if you want to double move your way there.
Okay.
Is it what do you want to double move or do you want to, because you still have a bonus if you do that. You still have your bonus action.
Yeah, I'll double move and then I don't know. I'm not gonna shapeshift yet because I don't know what we're going against.
You can cast Shillelagh if you want.
Hey,
I think that's a bonus.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But yeah, other than that, I don't think you have too many bonus actions. I just want to make sure.
No,
you didn't
I
lose
really
any,
don't.
like, economy.
Yeah. I'll cast Shillelagh. Why not?
Okay. And Shelly, you're up next.
all
And then,
right.
Are you following right behind? Or are you breaking off?
I'll follow right behind. Yeah.
Heard. And what's your movement?
I have a rockin' 40.
Okay, so
Woo!
you're awesome. So you get to go. Okay, I could actually grab this. There we go.
We skip hand in hand all the way back through this whole thing. We're like,
And then you two have a bonus action if you would like to use it for anything. If you do have any spell or anything you'd like to cast, you can do that now. And
I think it's more like you Naruto run hand in hand.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
They just like jump
It's
up
like
on
a
each
surefire
wall
way
and
to trip
start
and fall.
running.
Hey, I can do that later.
Yeah.
Run
you
on
can.
walls.
I'm gonna prepare Shield of, or I'm going to not prepare. I'm going to use Shield of Faith as my bonus action on Shay, so then she gets 2 bonus to her AC.
woohoo!
Awesome. Hell yeah. Is that a concentration spell? Just so I know.
It is concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay. Good thing to know. All right, and now that goes to the mimic's turn. So you see it sort of the bottom part where it was just a chest sort of turns to almost like this slug-like flesh monster as it moves towards you, and the chest just keeps snapping open and shut. And then eventually this tongue sort of lashes out and tries to grab you, Motoko, around the arms that are holding the weapon. So this is going to be a 17 plus 5 is going to hit. 22. So we need the 8. This guy out. 6 plus 3. So you take 9 bludgeoning damage, and then
It's a save to be not grappled, isn't it?
no, I think. Well, I'm reading real quick. Smart feature. So you are grappled. You have to make an escape check on your turn, and you have disadvantage
so the
on
hit
it
auto
because
grapples.
it's sticky.
That's right.
Yeah, the hit auto grapples. So you take 9 bludgeoning, and you're essentially you adhere to it. So that little tongue-like pseudopod lashes out and touches you, and you stick to it, and then it sort of tries to move closer towards you, and it actually moves into this space, but it's kind of like up on the wall on this corner, and its tongue is out as it's on the wall, looking right at you, just trying to pull your arms into its mouth that is holding the staff. But it is your turn next, though.
Oh, it's my turn next?
Yep.
Okay. And is it strength or dex, or what is it? For the grapple.
Oh, sorry. It's strength or sorry, athletics or acrobatics, whichever is better for you.
Okay. Let's see. That would be acrobatics.
Nice. So I rolled not too bad.
This reminds me of the Six Flags commercial right now.
I'll take it.
Right,
Oh my
gosh!
gosh.
It's got a little bit of
The old guy.
that feel. And then that disadvantage is only for the one attack, right? Kronos, or damn it, Vidar.
Yes, for its. I mean, it's okay. I knew you was talking about me.
Yeah.
It is. It is for. Hang on, let me bring up the spell again. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage and has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
So I don't have to worry about this d20 anymore and put it back. Okay.
17 escape.
Yeah. So you essentially, as the tongue wraps around and grabs you for that 6 seconds, you sort of see it and just twist your arms out the other way, sort of unlocking the tongue, and then you pull away, ripping away from like the adhesive trait of it. So yeah, you're no longer grappled. But that is your action, so that means you can't use your bonus action to do the flurry of blows, but you can use it to do other things.
Okay.
Because flurry of blows requires you to make an attack action as your action.
Patient defense really wouldn't help me here.
It would give it disadvantage again. I did roll high on that last one, but you could give it disadvantage on its attacks again, instead of relying on Vidar to hit with Frost Fight, which probably will. So it's up to you. If it takes a key point, you know, then maybe hold on to it or something, you know. But it's up to you.
Okay, I'm going to use a key point to do Step of the Wind and disengage.
Oh, not there. There we go. Better choice.
I
Are you
like
going
how we're
back
just
behind
like,
Vidar?
oh, that's how we do that.
Yes.
That's how we play.
Look, if I give the answer when I give examples of things, then it's not. Doesn't feel good. So yeah, I'm assuming you're going behind Vidar out of range.
Yes.
Since okay, are you going further back?
No, this is back now.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Then with the bonus action,
By the way, how tall is the ceiling above us?
in this area, it's about like 10, 11 feet-ish. So
Okay.
you can like hop up above people if you had to, or slide down
Luke,
underneath them or whatever.
how tall is Vidar?
7 feet tall.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
there's
hatching
plenty of room.
scheme.
No, I'm just if you guys are going to use ranged, which I don't know if you will, I'm trying to think of how I can clear the space while still leaving you room to shoot over Vidar.
Oh, I thought you were gonna get an ollie-oop and then you do a flying monk kick or something. That would have been sick.
Yeah,
No,
you
in that
guys
case,
can
I just-
coordinate.
Back up and launch off Vidar.
You guys can coordinate fire on your turns if you're standing in a line in a hallway, so you don't hit each other.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, so
I'm
long as
sure
no
you
one's
do now that you're in the
confused- No, so long as no
Yeah.
one's confused or anything like that, you're all good.
Wait, this would be such a good time if we could just combine all of our mechanical equipment and just Autobots roll out on this guy.
I was just gonna.
Autobots
fucking-
roll out.
I went far less cool. I was like Power Rangers.
Hey, Power Rangers is cool.
Voltron?
Power Rangers.
I like
Yeah.
Power Rangers, yeah.
You know, just people. I think I'm the left foot.
Quick,
It's Mighty
quick,
Morphin
Astrid.
time.
Quick, Astrid. That's 4 Mothra.
Please, no more Mothra.
No, I gave you that once.
Never
It was
again.
amazing. It was
Never
amazing.
again.
Jesus.
Hold on, did I delete that? Damn it, I
Yes.
deleted it.
You did. Thank you.
Thank God. Yeah.
The dice gods smile upon us yet again.
What's happened?
It was just a clip of Mothra.
Oh.
It was, yeah.
They- we
it-
just
got tired
of
none
seeing
of
it.
us needed to be
The two little Asian women singing the Mothra summoning song.
Last season, we were antagonized endlessly with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
mercy.
Mhm.
We're very happy.
You liked it. You liked it.
You liked it.
So,
You knew it.
Dar, this
Yes.
is your turn.
All right. Well, since it is now directly in front of me, how about we just go ahead and we're gonna use the brute dynamics chainsaw. The gun.
Alright.
We're gonna shoot it. I
Yeah.
think we'll do an auto fire, so it gets a plus. What is it? A plus 12, plus D12 for the. Target must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or take.
Okay, deck save. Oops.
Yep.
That was not
It's
a roll.
15. Yeah.
Oh wow, I rolled like shit with no disadvantage. Let's do 5 plus 1, 6. So yeah, you get to do full damage to it.
Okay. So that is.
Disadvantage, roll like a boss. No disadvantage, fuck it up.
So
Yeah.
that is
And you're-
2d8 plus 1 plus a d12.
Yeah. And the way the railgun bullets work and stuff from this, so the bullets are smart. You can set them to non-lethal or lethal. I think we went over this last time. So you can select what you're doing essentially as you're firing.
Oh yeah, lethal.
It's like a select fire option. Well,
I
turns-
have a
As
feeling
I
that Vidar has at least heard about these, heard about mimics.
As-
given-
actually
given
give
his past.
me an Arcana check. And what were you gonna say?
As I see him ready himself to fire, I'm just gonna tell him, please try not to hit the potion.
Okay. All right. So Arcana check
Yeah.
is, it's
Let's
15.
see if you 15.
10 plus 5.
So you have heard of objects, or I mean creatures that mimic objects to try and lure in adventurers, but with a 15, everything you've seen you kind of already know. Like they are ambush hunters. They're not super intelligent, but they're smarter than an animal,
Mm-hmm.
and they have an adhesive form to them.
Okay.
I lean over to Vidar. I can confirm that. It's-
Yes,
It's sticky.
I saw that.
Sticky.
It looks gross. All right, so 2d8 and a d12.
Yup, plus whatever your dex is.
Does Vidar notice me wiping the residue off on his back while he's shooting?
So it's actually not a slimy adhesive.
Oh, good.
It's just like you had a tape or glue on you so it's like tacky now. Wherever it was.
All right, so that
Gross.
is 20 damage.
Hey, let's go.
20
let's
damage.
see, 20
Nah.
piercing damage. Yeah.
Jeez.
Piercing. Okay,
And
so
that
lethal.
is minuses 10 rounds from.
Lint roller.
Mhm.
Thanks, Chris.
Alright.
It's nice to know I have a second
There we
job.
go.
And then Astrid, as you and Shelly are running up, you do hear the gunshots go off. That is your action, Vidar, to do an auto fire.
Yeah.
Auto fires essentially take the whole action. So even if you had like multiple attacks, it's a balancing thing because auto fires can do so much damage to multiple people.
Right.
But it's like it's a one go thing.
Yeah.
But you still have bonus and movement if you'd like.
Let's see. Bonus action. Yeah. Don't really have anything with the bonus action. I think I might step back another 5 feet just in case this thing tries to lash out with that tongue again.
You can't. You can move through Motoko's space, but you can't stop in it. So you have to move 10 feet or stay there.
Okay, I'll move 10 feet.
Okay.
What the fuck,
guys.
dude?
Leapfrogging back. Leapfrog.
Can I take the rest of my movement now?
No. Nope.
Damn it!
All right. So Astrid.
Listen, Vidar saw what happened, and he's not going to have that happen to him.
All right, Astrid, you hear these gunshots go off, and then you hear like a "Hey, wait!" and it's your turn.
All right, so
Lots
I
of
wanna...
pushing and shoving.
Yeah, 15 movement will get you to around the corner, and you can see what's going on. You can kind of see the weird chest slug monster with the lashing like pseudopod that's coming out of the mouth. Kind of looks like a tongue. Yeah.
Okay.
But you see Vidar and Motoko fighting for space coming at you.
Did I have to let him through my space?
I step over your tiny frame, and then I push you in front of me because I don't care.
You're only 18 inches taller. You're not that much taller.
Only 18.
We'll say this one caught you off guard, but future movement. If you ever want to block someone, we'll say you can oppose them like if you were a hostile creature.
And then the two of you can roll.
I
to
turned
see what
to
happens.
This is my
Vidar.
shocked face.
You fucking huge baby.
You're already covered
so-
in sticky, whatever that is. You can continue to be covered in sticky.
Whatever that is.
So yeah, your turn.
How
Now.
do you throw a player? 5e, throw a player.
Are you two done?
Go ahead.
It's athletics, by the way.
Can I use my thorn whip and not like basically have the two of them like duck? Or do I have
think
to
Thorn
get in
Whip
front
is,
of them?
I think
It's
Thorn
30
Whip is
feet.
10 feet. Oh.
30 feet. That's
Then
why
you
I
have to
said it.
be- Yeah, no, yeah, it's a good thing. So 10, 20, you can be right here. The only thing is if it pulls the creature any distance, it will stop 10 feet once it gets to Motoko, essentially. Yeah.
No, Crooked Painter. I have seen that movie.
What
you can't hit it from
size
there.
is the creature?
Same as you, medium.
So that might be me pulling him if I hit.
Just
You
do
don't
it.
have to hit with Thorn Whip. You can, I believe with Thorn Whip, you can just do the damage.
It says, if the attack hits, the creature takes 1d6 piercing damage, and if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer.
Oh.
But it says up to 10 feet.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So usually it says you may, or there's some type of lettering or wording, not lettering, wording that. That's where
Some
my
type of
mind's
code.
been. Yeah. No, I'm getting my comic book letter. That's where my mind is. But yeah. So there's usually wording that's built in to give it, so you can do that. So since it says up to, that means you can do 0. You don't have to pull it. You can just whip it.
Okay.
Like a weapon.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. And is it an attack or do they do it? Is it a save?
It's a cantrip. Hold on one sec. Yeah, it's a spell attack.
Oh, so yeah, you get to roll and add your spell attack, which would be, I think, for you, Wisdom plus proficiency.
Oh, I thought it just said whatever the hit DC was.
What does it have? What's the plus next to your spell?
4.
Oh yeah, okay, there you go.
Okay. So 18.
Yeah, that is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, 6.
Nice. 46 damage.
Guys, it's exciting because it's a 1d6. Okay.
Ah.
Like everyone's like, that sucks, dude. It's like, no, that was the max damage.
Hey, we're still only level 2 right now, so we'll take what we can get.
All right, Shelly. If Astrid is, are you gonna move or bonus action?
I will move. No, I can't see anything. I'm in a corner.
No, I'm
Oh.
saying I'm not going to do a bonus action or move anymore.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Now I was just double checking before I moved on, but it is your turn now.
Oh, okay.
It is
Okay.
your turn.
My bad. My
Yeah,
bad.
you're good. You're good.
I'd like to weasel behind Astrid.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to get into this space or just peek around the corner?
Peek around the corner. If
Okay,
that doesn't
or-
affect my.
No,
Cool.
you're still technically within the 30 feet that Astrid is in, actually.
Perfect. And instead of doing anything crazy, I'm just gonna use my anvil. It's a ranged weapon. Hits up to 50 feet. I'd like to shoot at the guy with this.
So you all see Shelly sort of reach around in her shell where she keeps her stuff and pull out this like huge Desert Eagle like automatic or semi-automatic pistol. And she sort of aims it around the corner and just lets loose a really loud shot. It's louder than the gun Vidar was just shooting.
Oh, mercy. I got a 19 to hit.
Damn.
Yeah, so you all hear a boom. Whee! And you can't hear anything for a second.
That's gonna do 4 damage.
Nice. That's not bad. It's hitting at 50 damage. This thing, you can sort of see the form. It actually looks like it sort of almost goes from the slug form to almost the full chest again before lurching forward and almost like getting spider legs that pop out all around it. Or centipede legs, and it sort of begins to like
evolving.
crawl in place, and then it does almost look like that, but then it just kind of like it's almost stuck switching between all these weird partially animal forms and then other objects. You see like almost like a table form at one point, and then it goes kind of back to the chest.
He's going to
And
the
then you
whole
see like a candelabra, and then so it's
Is
looks
this
like
like
it's
the
losing its form.
T1000 dying, turning into everything it's ever been?
Yeah. So that's your action and a little only 15 feet of your movement. If you'd like to move anywhere or do a bonus, you can.
Anything else would involve me like getting in front of everyone. Which I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily. Let me check my bonus actions. No, I think I'm good. Okay. I'm gonna chill where I'm at.
All right. So the mimic's turn. Still holding on to the form, but then you see it sort of turn into this big cabinet, and it opens and sort of clothes start to fall out of it, but they don't all hit the ground all the way. As the clothes is falling out, it sort of turns into these pseudopods that begin to reach out towards Motoko as it stumbles forward, like something from Beauty and the Beast, but a nightmare version.
Oh no.
Gross.
Let's see. It is going to attempt to bite you as the cabinets that swing open grow these sort of almost centipede-like legs, and it begins to sort of slap around you like a Venus flytrap. And
No.
let's see. That is only... It doesn't have disadvantage this time, but that goes to 15.
That does
That
not
is a miss. Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, it sort of slaps around you, but not before you can pull away as it sort of slaps closed, and then reforms back into the cabinet as it sort of loses its form again and goes back to the chest. That is its movement and its action. It doesn't really do much more than that. So Motoko, it is back to you.
I'm a shoot.
Do it.
So just so you're aware, you don't have the crossbow expert feat. So shooting it within 5 feet gives you disadvantage on the attack. So you can move first if you want and be fine. But if you shoot from right here, you'll have disadvantage.
How far away do I have to get?
Just 5, but since Vidar's there, you have to move 10 at least. It's like a checkers thing.
Would I be moving out of its melee?
You would be. So you would be provoking an attack of opportunity.
Sorry, I'm deciding.
No, you're good.
I think we could have befriended this chest if we just got to know him a little bit.
The original mimics were quest givers, so
What?
maybe. Yeah, so the way I understand it, this could be wrong, so people in the chat can correct me or whatever, but I from the way I understand it is mimics used to be like quest givers, like doors and stuff like that would help you in dungeons or give clues in dungeons, but then they made a different version in one of the magazines that changed it a little and turned it into the one that people know now, and then that kind of became the main mimic, from what I understand. But I don't know how accurate that is. That's just what I've heard.
Oh man, originally I was thinking something like maybe they became evil because everyone's a murder hobo, and instead of getting a quest, they just break open the chest.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Actually, as like a little mini comic.
My life as a mimic.
Yeah.
There's actually a lit RPG book called "Everyone Loves Large Chests."
Hello?
That a mimic becomes an adventurer.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm just
Starts
gonna
out
attack
its
with my
life as
staff.
a chest mimic, but then it grows and it gets experience and learns to wield a sword and all kinds of cool shit.
So,
That is
Motoko,
phenomenal.
you said you're just gonna hit it with your what?
Staff.
Okay, heard.
I will take the 20. So 23 to hit.
So is that a nat 20 then?
It is.
Let's go.
Okay, so when you roll your dice, the way I like to do crits, because we have gotten one, but just as a reminder, I like to go, your damage die for this is a d8 because you're dual wielding, right?
Right.
So you do 8 plus your dexterity modifier, which is, what's your dex mod? Plus 1. Okay, so you do 9 damage. Now you get to roll as if you hit it again plus that 9 because you get that max added on.
9 plus 6 plus 1 is 16.
Yep. All right. That is actually going to. So describe how you acrobatically do your little flourish with the staff and kill the mimic.
Hey!
I just wail the shit out of it with my staff until it stops moving. Because I've never seen this before, and I don't like it. And so this is just gonna be
little
me
freaked out, are you?
overhead, overhand, both hands, pounding the shit out of it with my staff until it stops moving. And if it twitches, I'm hitting it again.
I imagine
But-
we're all just
Nice.
watching in horror.
But
Yeah.
I'm being careful not to break the potion.
Heard.
Do not break the potion.
Yeah, no one rolled a nat 1 on their attacks, so everyone was good. That was what the nat 1 was going to be. But, yeah, so everyone sees Motoko sort of as they're getting back. If Adar switches back and you're all taking shots and casting magic, Motoko turns around in a flourish, lifting the staff like, you think there's going to be something fancy coming, but then they're just like, ah! As they start beating it into the ground until it stops twitching. And it takes a while, but it
takes a while.
but the potion isn't broken, so that's good.
My character was on the flag team.
Perfect. That's solid lore right here. We're going to see it in action.
Do you feel better now?
Much.
Good.
I will pluck the potion out of its mouth.
All right, you have some kind of potion. It looks
I
kind of like a healing, but you're not sure.
hand it to Adar. Can you determine what that is? And the oil? And the other?
So you can do a Arcana check or Identify. Identify will tell you exactly what it is, unless previously established it's cursed. But that's one thing. But
I will.
Yeah,
I will
so
do an Arcana check.
okay, so give me a check. Let me see what your DC is.
Can I assist? Because I have Arcana.
Yeah.
So that is a dirty 20. 15 plus 5.
Again!
Did you roll twice?
Yes. I did not roll twice. Oh, I have advantage?
I'm assisting
Yeah.
you.
That was significantly worse, so I will take the 15. That was
The
a 6.
advantage was not as helpful as we had
Well,
hoped.
still.
Yeah, no, hey.
I used up your
And,
next roll of a 6, so there we go.
So did you say a 25?
A 20.
No, I got a dirty 20. 15 plus
Oh,
5.
dirty 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
It does look similar to a healing potion. It is different though. This looks like it's something called the Potion of the Mimic. So you don't think it would have a healing effect, but it does kind of look like a healing potion. Yeah.
Could
So
I
maybe it
do a
mimics-
medicine check on it and see if I could figure out any of its properties, like what it might do?
Let me see. Medicine. Not really, because that would be bodily stuff, poisons. It's not really magic based.
All right.
Let's see. I'll say actually yes, but with disadvantage.
Okay, I'll take it. Let's see.
Look at
Oh, I got
Woodrow.
a nat 20 plus 4. Oh.
Nice.
With disadvantage, it's a no. With disadvantage, it's a 7. No.
Oh no!
Oh,
God.
evil.
Oh, that's
sorry.
foul.
I'm so sorry.
You know,
I'll say with a 7, and the previous information that has been gathered from Vidar on top of that, you don't think that the property that it does, the effect that it would have on a person who drank it is healing. You think that it would probably do something else, but you're not exactly sure what.
Oh,
Beth?
I want to try it out.
I would recommend nobody drink this potion unless you really want to find out by testing.
I want to find out and I want to recreate the potion so we have more.
Perhaps wait until we are out of this area. And,
Or we can find a test subject in this area. And I start looking around to see if there's other mimics nearby.
Astra just looks at Shelly and goes,
There is there is 2 more chests just up the tunnel that you see shut. They look suspiciously like the mimic just died.
Oh my god. Can I motion to the chest and then motion back to everyone else, like waving my arms like, ah?
why don't you try to open them first before you sprinkle a potion on a piece of wood?
Oh, that'd be hilarious. If it was a normal chest and then I put the potion on it, turns it into a mimic.
That's what a mimic potion is. Ah.
Oh no!
Again, I do not recommend this.
Alright, I'll forego the idea for now, but I'll never stop thinking about it.
I won't forgo the idea. I'm gonna go up and open the chest.
I was talking about pouring the potion on something or somebody drinking said potion until I get a chance to analyze it and perhaps do an identify on it later.
Oh yeah, that takes you a while, doesn't it?
Well, no, out of character and out of game, I've only got 2 spell slots, and I'm not burning one on identify right
Well,
now.
I just burned both my fucking key points for this fight, so.
And you did see that there was a rest. You did see that there was a rest spot built specifically in the main cavern where these doors were.
And what would that?
So you can't.
Oh, the fire,
you can't rest more.
the bonfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what would that really do? Like, would it shorten a rest or something?
Do you get key points back from a short rest, or do you
Yes.
do you require a long rest?
Short.
Okay, well, there you go. I do believe that I have to require a long rest in order to get my my spell slots back.
Hold on one sec.
At least I think.
The music's not bad tonight.
so far, yeah. So far, it's going great.
Yeah, except for that one that sounded like all old-timey whimsical.
All right. Yeah. So if it takes a long rest and you don't want to expend the resources yet, I mean, you don't have to. It's not a necessity. I was just curious. I thought for some reason you might be like a warlock and get him back at short rest, but
I'm gonna check.
I don't think so actually, but it's probably more like wizard and sorcerer and stuff. But yeah. So you guys get all of the stuff from these chests. The other ones don't seem to be mimics.
Aww.
No more friends, only loot.
And you guys found out last episode that there was 3 murals, relief painting type deals in this room that held keys different ways. One of them was a spider trap that poisoned. One of them was a moonlight that charmed and made you immediately not reach for the key. And then one of them was a shadow that's over the key that makes the key ethereal. And you deducted that there was some other mechanism deeper in the maze that interacted with this trap somehow.
Right.
And then you guys found the chests after you
So-
opened up.
So, can we go to one of the other branches then?
Which one? What? Okay, so there's just if you can see in here, there's this one here. If you're looking for the different branches, this one comes up this way. There's a branch here. There's a branch that leads into a bigger room here. There's a branch that leads to a dead end here, and then a branch that leads to a dead end here. But other than that, essentially you're going either up into this big room or to this mural.
Didn't we
Okay.
go up?
Those are
And,
sort
yeah,
of
we
not-
went up into the murals, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you found
So-
out that you can't grab the keys.
I want to go back down and towards the murals, but I want to take the last turn before I would be funneled at the murals, and I want to keep my left hand on the wall
Okay.
and just keep walking where that takes me.
Okay.
and
You
so
want to
that's
stay along that wall?
Yeah, so that's going to wrap me
Okay.
around in there.
Okay. So
And then-
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Give me an investigation check while you're doing this, because I since you have your hand on the wall and you're paying attention, I'm not going to want you to walk into anything. I just wanted to make sure your path. All right.
13 plus 2, 15.
15. Okay, so where is my? One sec. You do feel something as you're sort of walking along. The wall feels smooth. You can see through the darkness that 30 feet from your vision. And then eventually you do feel sort of a statue you felt before. It's hard. It almost feels like monstrous form. And you actually, as you're touching it with the 15, you feel that there is a statue of the Spider Queen in front of you, and all of her 8 monstrous spider limbs are holding something out in front of her. And as you sort of look at it, you can see that, feel it. I mean, she can't see invisibility. She's holding something in her hands. It feels like a box, something square. And then as you're sort of feeling, you feel that one side has an opening, but you don't put your hand in it. You can just feel that there's in front of her, like she's holding a present. It's a very small box.
This is going to be Fear's the Mind Killer, isn't it?
You have no idea. You have no idea what this does. But
I've read Dune.
Fear is the little death.
You can feel that all of her monstrous, like spider-like limbs are holding this box out in front of her. But it's an invisible statue of the Spider Queen.
Did anyone come with
Dead
me?
spider god. That's what I'm getting to. So Motoko walked off. Where does everyone else want to go? Do you want to follow along or go to different branching paths?
I'm not splitting the party again. I messed up the first time.
All right. Say here.
Since I'm the only one with a light, I suppose I will go after Motoko.
Okay, you were technically in front of Shelly. Astrid?
Hold on. She's in the bathroom.
She's
She,
very
yeah,
far away.
she
okay.
does a potty over on the mimic's corpse, and then
Okay.
follows
No.
Shelly.
So we'll put her here.
Okay.
I don't think she wants to wander off alone. I just wanted to let her speak. But since she's not here, I'll put
I
her
would
here.
drag her along.
Yeah. Vidar, as you guys all come around the corner, you see Motoko feeling out something, and as you hit it with the light and you see it, it is a statue of the Spider Queen holding a little tiny box out in front of her, and in the box is magical darkness that the light does not penetrate from your lantern. It seems to be a different enchantment altogether.
Oh wait, can I see in the box?
No.
Because I see through magical darkness.
I know. So does the lantern. Lantern also breaks illusions.
So
All right.
this is something else entirely.
Vidar, grab onto the back of my coat. This thing grabs me,
Okay.
pull me back.
Hold on.
Alright.
Shelly, as you see it, you do realize that this is another religious statue. You can make a check to see what the box is if you want.
I would love to do that.
It's the gift of death.
I'm rolling for it. 23!
Dun dun dun!
I know
Nice,
everything.
okay. So essentially it is, yes, it's a fear box. It's essentially when you reach into the box, it shows you your worst fear, and you feel, if you fall for the fear, you feel pain and instantly withdraw your hand.
Ooh.
With that, you said, hold on, what was the total again of the check?
It was 23 total, 19 plus.
Yeah. So okay. So since you got over 20, you actually know you think that this actually probably has to be done while someone is in there with the key. Like the key has to be grabbed while someone has their hand in this box.
Ooh, okay. I relay this information to everyone.
This. Is anyone very stalwart of will?
What? Like, are we talking?
Does anyone have
wisdom
like?
or
I have no idea, but it's fear. Anyone immune to fear?
no? I don't believe
Okay,
so.
then, right. Gets to be me again. Who wants to go back for the key? How about this?
I will go back for the key since I have the lantern, I suppose.
And that's gonna leave us in the darkness?
I mean, you would have to walk back in the darkness anyway.
Oh, true.
You have if you're as long as you're standing behind Motoko, you have your 5 foot of light with your torches.
Alright.
So get snug.
Snug as a bug in a rug.
So I
Alright.
text over the network to Vidar. I hate you.
Oh.
The feeling is quite mutual. Are you ready to do this?
Uh,
Constantly complaining one.
What an interesting nickname.
It is accurate.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
I do the shocker.
All right. Go ahead and make me.
Shay's face was worth it.
Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Oh, I'm so glad this isn't one that I have advantage on. 14 plus 3.
Oh, 14 plus 3. You are good. So you put your hand in the box, and as you sort of you fall into that sort of trance that you're actually used to because you have the elven neural link. So you're sort of used to falling back into your mind. The box almost forces you into that state for a moment, and it tries to show you things, but since you are used to this state, you actually keep everything that it might be trying to show you at bay. You kind of feel like the sense of spiders and webs and like stickiness being trapped, but you easily just kind of push it away and keep it at bay. You can keep your hand in there as long as you would like. Vidar, for a moment, as you're watching the key, it turns solid in the shadow. I mean, not in the shadow. Sorry, you're at the spider one. The spider teeth retract and sort of sink into the relief, and the key sort of comes out a little bit, so you could easily grab it.
Ooh.
That could have been really bad.
Then I will grab the key.
Yeah, I think you got bit by that last time, Shelly.
Oh, darn it.
Okay, so you guys have one key for something. These are different. These aren't the ones that go into the brass arcane altars. These are like actual sort of old school keys, ancient like keys.
Wait, now we have to find 2 sets of keys?
Yep.
We should have brought a locksmith.
All right, Vidar, you have one set. You're the one with the lantern, and you're also the one in the relief room. So what is everyone doing?
I'm going to put my hand back on the wall and keep going, touching the left.
Touching the left?
Yeah, that's what I was touching before. The left.
Okay. Are you guys following like last time, Astrid and Shelly? Just want to make sure.
Yes.
So,
I'm holding Shelly's hand and the back of Motoko's like jacket, like just making a small train.
There are other keys in this room with the reliefs, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's the incorporeal one.
Mm-hmm.
Am I seeing anything, or is this just all blank stone?
So it
As we
seems
walk.
like all blank stone. Go ahead and give me an investigation check for the paths you walked. Just to see if you notice anything.
Yeah.
You're the only one who can see details enough to make the check. Everyone else, the darkness is fighting their normal light too much for them to really make out anything. They can make checks with disadvantage if they want.
Only a
Shelley and
14.
Astrid. Only a 14, okay.
And that was the key from the spider statue, right?
Yes.
Yep. All right. Now, Motoko, as you're walking, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary, except something similar happens to before. As you're putting your foot down, it sinks into a pressure plate. You hear
Son of a
doors
bitch.
slam shut behind you, when in front of you, the way all of a sudden becomes blocked, and you're the only one who can see it, by a giant iron ball, like ball bearing. Think Indiana Jones, that begins to roll at you on the slightly sloped floor. I need everyone to roll initiative real quick, except for, well, Vidar, you can roll too, but you're sort of, I think, yeah.
Kind of all the way away.
Yeah.
Nat 20 on initiative.
Okay. So you're definitely first.
7.
Well-
Oh, don't help, buddy. Thank you.
It's
Thank you
it's
for
a good
the
thing that
roll.
I am not right there because I got a 1 on initiative.
Oh.
So it's a 7 on initiative. I would prefer to use my my 1 right now than
Yes.
when it's
Oh yeah.
Yes.
crucial.
Absolutely.
Then when you're standing behind me
Kelly?
trying to full auto.
Exactly. You know.
I got a 12.
12. All right. So we're here.
Why you do this to me? You never.
All right.
Stop helping!
Motoko, this giant iron ball, you're the only one who can see it, drops down, shuts the path, closes the path in front of you, and begins to roll at you at this. Starts seemingly, or
No.
not seemingly. I have a bad habit of saying that when I don't need to sometimes. But it starts to roll at you pretty fast. It's starting to pick up speed the way it was like rolled down from the trap that was holding it.
Okay.
Where do you move from here? You get to move
I have a
before the
question.
ball moves anymore.
I'm sorry,
I have
can I
a-
interrupt for like 5 seconds?
Yeah.
Onyx is trying to help me roll, and he did, in fact, give me 1 extra point.
Oh.
Nice.
I rolled a 6 on the die, and he kept batting it around, and now it's on a 7.
+1.
He's like, I'm helping, Mom. I aid you in your role.
What an
That's
absolute
why-
Guidance.
Guidance. I get guidance. from
cat
Onyx.
guidance.
Yeah,
Oh my
Motoko, you are
God.
first.
How tall is the
Sorry.
ball?
The ball.
Yeah.
It's like essentially 5 foot by 5 foot, and
Okay.
the path that it's coming into is completely clogged, and the little hallways behind you essentially it stops up.
So you're saying that the roof is 5 feet shorter than it was in the other place? It's no longer 10 feet?
No, so you can try to get up and around it, but you only have like a tiny little gap to get through. But it is the roof is lower.
Onyx.
Okay, I'm going to try to jump over it.
Okay, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
While at the same time shouting, get around the corners.
I sent a
As in-
message over the chat. What was that loud clicking noise?
It's your face. 15
Oh,
plus
no.
3.
If you
18.
roll, you have to let me see the numbers.
18.
I do not think it was.
Roll down. Nice. That beats
The
it.
door's like, my face does not
Nice.
make that sound.
My face does not make that noise.
No, it does
So you
not.
run up, you sort of leap and twist your body up and over that, so in this sort of like 3-foot gap that's there.
Yeah, I'm just looking to basically flatten my body, jump over it, and roll on the other side. You know what I mean?
Yep, and it's similar to when you hopped over Vidar, except Vidar wasn't blocking your space in a giant iron ball, so it's a little harder, but not too crazy. But the ball is still continuing to roll at this point, because that goes to 20 initiative, which the next one initiative is 12. So,
Can I throw the oil on it so it's lubed up? Sorry, guys.
I need you
No,
guys
you're
to
not.
make me athletics checks or acrobatics checks to resist.
I'm gonna
being
do
smashed.
acrobatics because athletics is a negative for
I
me.
got athletics. Ooh, a 15.
Nice.
Wait, get your cat guidance.
Oh yeah.
Onyx, roll for mommy and let's see if you do better. I'm taking what I rolled, but let's see if Onyx rolls better than I did. Roll! What are you doing? I got a 3.
Oh.
I
Alright.
don't believe that succeeds.
I'm
A
fairly certain
3.
I.
Well,
beat
don't
him
tell
to-
Onyx that. That's a big number for a cat.
So,
Onyx, roll for
Shelly,
mommy.
Yes.
it's coming down at you. You see Astrid sort of get smashed and pushed into the side of the ball,
Oof.
and she sort of gets crushed.
It does not feel nice.
You see it coming, and as you see that happen, you sort of react and put your hands up and put out your claws and try and dig it in, but it's spinning at you, and you don't have enough strength to stop the momentum and weight of this ball. But it doesn't crush you. It sort of
Oh,
pushes
good,
you
good.
back, and as you get around the corner, you have enough to. It sort of pushes you technically out of the way. So you only take half of this damage, but Astrid, you
Oh,
take full damage from this. So
Astrid
It's a
should
good-
still have my Shield of Faith, so long as... Does this count as, like... This wouldn't have broken my concentration, would it?
So it will break concentration if you can't make the save, but it is also not an attack, so it doesn't do any AC.
Oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work like
affect
that?
it, yeah.
Okay, never mind.
So it's
Darn.
12 damage, Astrid, as you sort of get crushed and into the corner where there's the little gap in the side corner. Since it's a ball shape, you sort of get like crushed there, and it pushes your shoulders into your ribs, and you sort of get compressed as it rolls over you. And you see Shelly
Does
get
it-
pushed away from you.
You still have.
Does that come
15
from my
temp points.
temp damage or does that come from.
Yeah.
That'd be temp first, yeah.
Okay! Oh, thank goodness.
And then Shelly, you
That
only
was
take
almost-
half of that, so 6. As it sort of you try to push against it, it sort of pushes back and moves you out of the way. And as you try to tense, you sort of take some 6 bludgeoning damage in your body.
Oh,
You hear
wow.
a strange little bit of music. Ooh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way.
Speaking
And
of, where did
then-
music go?
It's still
It's there.
playing.
Still playing.
As
Oh, I
that
hear
sort of
now.
rolls over you, it actually continues to roll past, and you hear as it sort of finds its way down the tunnels and eventually slamming into the wall and sinking in and deactivating the trap.
Aha.
We all survived! Yay!
Ooh.
Yeah, it was great.
I trust you all are not dead.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you going to continue, Motoko?
I'm gonna wait for them to form back up on
Okay.
me since they only have a torch.
Astrid and Shelly regrouping.
Yes.
Yeah.
How long do these shields take to regenerate, by the way?
Essentially a minute.
Okay.
So it's
Let's-
like a.
Let's wait here a
uh,
minute.
all that.
Let's wait here a minute until we're better.
No, go ahead and replace your temp HP. Vidar, what are you doing in the minute while they're sitting there waiting? And you sort of heard this loud bang, the sound of doors, sort of like stone doors sliding shut. and
Which one of
more
them?
banging.
Which one has the ethereal key? So what did I don't really remember what the green and the purple were for the murals.
So I mislabeled them here on the map by accident from what my notes are, but the black one is the shadow technically, but right now since that's the one that was in this space, in my notes the north one is the spider. So you just took the spider key out. The green is technically going to be the shadow, and then the purple is the moon.
Okay.
Stop attacking!
All right.
I'm being attacked by another villain.
So you got the poison one, and then the one up in front of you right here is like basically wreathed in shadow, and it's ethereal. And then the one below you is the one you tried to grab before. It's in that moonlight, and you know when you put your hand in it, you essentially like all will to grab the key went out of your body.
Right. Okay. I mean, I guess I will just wait to hear what they see.
You're not just gonna sit there and try to grab the key that you don't want to grab.
No.
Over and over and over.
Seems like a waste of time. Can I do an Arcana check on the one that I can't grab, the moon one? See if it'll give me any more information.
As soon as I get to the opening in this room, I'm gonna pause and look around.
That was a 5, so never mind.
Yeah,
It's
Doing great.
10 total. I
It
imagine
appears to be a
that I
key.
get nothing. Yes.
All right.
Perhaps to a lock.
You come up and around the corner. It's
Your
strange.
investigation skills are amazing.
Thank you. Go ahead.
You see 3 chests. You see one wreathed in shadow, one or sorry, not one wreathed in shadow, my bad. One that has the shadow moon, the new moon symbol on it, the one that has a full moon symbol, and one that has a spider symbol on it. You have a feeling that these chests are locked with unlocked using the keys that are in the reliefs. And then also to your immediate left is a arcade game playing, and it seems to be Defender, the game Defender, an old ancient arcade game.
Wait, is there any chance any of us have ever played this?
Give me a history check.
Defender was my jam on the 2600. You said history?
Mm-hmm.
Can we all do a history check?
Yeah, if you want to.
Why not?
15?
15, yeah, you have played this game. You actually weren't half bad back in, old days before you became a hacker.
Back
You used
in
to break
the
the game
day.
code and change little things and play different versions of it.
Oh, am I getting any kind of a signal off this thing wirelessly?
So it is generating a signal, but when you try to tap into it, it is encrypted. It's behind the root access of this place, and interesting enough, when you check that, you see that the root access or the access that you had, you remember how there was one encrypted file? That file is now unencrypted, and it seems to be the dial. It seems like you can switch what the dial is, or which way the dial is oriented from your access now that the dial has been activated.
So
but this
the
signal
one
from
that
this
was
game-
like the lightning or whatever up on the ledge, back out.
The dial that changed what that was, yeah, the dial that selected the forge or this door, or there was other doors other symbols that told you like little hints about the doors.
This is so complicated.
Yeah, welcome to Dungeons.
We're gonna spend the rest of the season in this dungeon. I want you all to know that.
I'll move in all my furniture.
You carry your furniture with you.
I
All
do.
right,
All
Marco.
I'm
You
gonna
get
try
the
to
sense
play
this is-
Defender.
Oh, okay, yeah, give me a let's see.
It can't be use computer. That'd be too good.
No, it's not use computer. The way games work, they're just skill checks. There's not proficiency. Let's see. It's either wisdom or intelligence. I think for you, you'd want to probably use intelligence.
My wisdom is higher.
Or
than my
you can
intelligence.
you can actually use charisma. So if you're playing against another person, which I think you're just doing computer, but if you're playing against another person, you can psych them out.
So
beat
my
'em.
wisdom is higher than my intelligence. Can I use that instead?
Yeah, whichever one works. I forgot your monk. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, Shelly,
Yes.
my healer friend.
Oh no.
What have you done?
Damn it, it's an ability. Yeah, an ability.
It's an ability check.
So, I knew a healer once upon a time that could aid a person in their endeavors.
Oh, you're asking for a blessing. Oh, you'll have to beat me in rock, paper, scissors.
Now you have
I
to
use
make an
both
opposed-
hands.
You have to make an opposed wisdom, intelligence, or charisma check against Shelly.
Wisdom.
Pick the same against you.
Oh my god.
Either one of
this
the
is
three.
amazing.
Okay, yeah, let's do wisdom. Yeah.
22!
No! Wait, hang on. I gotta roll. Where is it?
I rolled a 19 plus 3. I'm so glad I wasted that now.
Alright, you win. I got an 11.
I cast bless.
Is it
Oh,
bless or
nice.
guidance?
Oh, guidance. My bad.
Oh,
I get confused with blessed. That's my use.
yeah. So now you can make a wisdom check, just a basic wisdom check with plus a d4.
I don't know if I want to use this die that I just rolled a 19 on, but it's my best die.
Just do it. Don't be a pussy.
I rolled the other one. 16 plus 3 plus. Where is it?
That's 19 again plus. How'd you lose your title
22.
trump again?
I don't
22.
know how you. How do you
It's so
Alright.
skinny, and it's
Okay.
metal and reflective, and it's sitting on black.
Oh no.
Oh.
You see that you managed to beat the high score, and as you put in your initials, you see that the only other high scores on there are the top one is SB, and then you see I think it's DD, I believe. Yeah. This his last name started with a D, right? It was Discordia something.
I can tell you in about 3 seconds. Let me think.
Yeah, but anyway, that would be the initials. It's SB and then I think DD. But those are the only two high scores.
Yes,
then,
DD. Discordia
as,
Despair.
There we go. As the sort of drawer on it pops open on the cabinet, and inside you see that there's sort of a ring, and the light plays on it in weird ways. You're not sure what it is or what it does, but you seem to have won a prize for beating the high score in this game.
I grab it and jam it on my finger.
Oh.
All right. And,
On the advice advice of my compatriots, Astrid specifically, I grab it and jam it on my finger.
You should wear it.
All right.
Yes.
So what is everyone else doing?
Definitely
There's,
shouldn't
you-
check the properties of something like that before.
Nope, I'm going with it.
Shelly, you
Dude,
cast-
guys,
you cast-
Astrid's fucking chaotic. I don't know why you would do anything that I would say.
I,
You got
I'm,
it good.
my character is very yellow.
The
All
two
right.
make a great pair.
So from here, Shelly, you're watching
Leroy.
Motoko just play defender and break the high score in this room with 3 other chests. Are you staying here, or doing anything else? Waiting for Motoko to finish?
I'd like to
Cigar,
go to one of the chests. And
Yep.
just to be clear, just make sure I didn't miss anything. We haven't touched these other ones yet, have we?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, cool. I'd like to go over to one and kind of start whacking at it with my stick, with my condensed weapon. Oh, what was it? It was like my warhammer, but I can make it tiny.
Yeah, it's a collapsible like mallet.
Yes, my little mallet. I just want to start tapping on it, make sure it's not coming to life, and maybe try to open it.
Oh no,
With,
no! You gotta get out the little
This
the
is so
little knee
wrong.
thing.
The reflector thing.
The little knee thing when you're trying to see, if somebody's reflexes are going or not. You're
Yes.
going like,
Oh, the reflex
rubber mallet,
mallet.
yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Well,
That-
that's
That's
what
Give
your
it a
thing
good
is
tap.
called. It's called a reflex
Yeah.
mallet. So there you go. on your character sheet.
Just take your giant ass mallet and just do it really gently.
Yes.
So yeah, as you start tapping away at them, you notice that they're actually pretty sturdy. The way they resonate when you hit them, it doesn't sound like normal wood. They are reinforced in some way. They don't seem to attack you or give off. You don't set off any traps either, so they're not mimics, and they don't seem to be trapped in a way that hitting them would trigger.
Perfect. Perfect.
No, just opening them triggers
Yeah.
the nuclear device. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. I'd like to
What
open
about
it.
sleight of hand?
They are locked. So as you try to
No.
open it, they are locked.
Right.
Remember the keys we gotta get.
Right. All right. I buy back away. Gotta give him the old double check, you know.
Double tap.
Double tap.
It's important. It's definitely important.
Does anything happen to
Astrid's
me when
gonna
I
go
put
and
on this
pick
ring?
one of them and then attempt to open
You
the
don't
lid and be
know.
like, well, this is stupid.
It takes half an hour to attune to magic items.
So I don't instantly die, is what you're saying? No,
Yeah.
there's no instant of. Okay. I had concern.
And then this is
Okay.
the last junction you came to.
Okay. Still following my hand on the left.
Left, heard. Okay.
Did either any of you find anything in regards to the rest of these keys?
There are 3 chests. They're all locked, etc.
Oh, what a coincidence. I just got a key.
Perfect.
You go to make me an investigation check.
You, me.
You, me.
Okay. I didn't know
The
if
other
you
one
meant you,
stumbling
Lou.
around in the
Well,
dark.
all of you can, but like I said, the other two have disadvantage because of the darkness. They can't see in it as well.
9. Astrid investigates her new shoes. Like, they're so pretty.
That's pretty cool. Too bad you don't have the thing that helps with skills.
Not yet.
One day.
One day.
We're
14.
still level 2.
14. There seems to be an invisible statue here as well.
Can I stop and grope it?
Yeah.
No.
With the 14, you sort of stop and feel around. It seems
That's
to
exactly
be
it. Shit.
a cloaked woman like before, but she sort of has one hand on her chest and another hand
Of course.
out vertically. You remember this being the moon singer statue.
Vertically. Yeah, vertically.
No, not like in German vertically. Like a halt vertically.
Yeah, kind of like her hand is out in a halt, but you remember from last time that's like a symbol of the order is you get the people put their right hands to each other and their left hands over their chest.
So Shelly,
Yes.
weren't you the one that got this blessing?
Yes.
Why don't you do that again?
Yeah.
I would like to do another. I believe it was a what
Religion check?
religion check. Yes.
Yeah. Go
I
ahead.
got
Hold on. What's fucking Luke's name? God damn it! I'm gonna get that
Vidar.
updated. Vidar, stand by that moon key.
Standing by.
Sorry, go ahead.
I got a 17.
Ooh.
17. Yeah, you feel that the proper blessing, like it's like a greeting and a goodbye, is to sort of mimic the statue and put your hand on it. And when you do, you sort of feel a calmness wash over you. And then Vidar, where you are, you see the moonlight sort of almost like a tractor beam. It sort of lifts up from the key, and as it does, it's just not washed in any light. It's just hovering there. You feel like you could easily grab it.
Okay. I will go ahead and grab it.
After you grab the key, Vidar, you get a Shelly.
Yes.
You get a sense of relief that sort of washes over you, and you feel like you just know that Vidar grabbed the key.
Oh, good.
I've got a good feeling, guys.
And then Motoko, are you using the same process?
I guess, but that's going to kind of screw us. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I
I figured you meant, yeah, not on the left, but like hand against the wall, trying to get the last little area.
Yeah, I mean, if I could recognize that previous crossroad is one we've already been through.
Yeah, once you get here, you would see because you have the vision, you see the ball right here, and you would know that this is where you came from. It's the same 4.
Okay. Then at that point, I'd turn back around and, yeah, go back.
And give me, let's see, an investigation check. This one, at this point, actually, you don't even have to roll it. You can deduce which statue this one is. This one seems to be the statue of the cloaked woman. But you feel, which ironically, because you said this last time with the statue, and I kind of giggled because the last statue was a statue. She was holding a candle out that wasn't lit, but the wick was statue in stone. This one, you feel she's holding out a candle that is actually a wax candle with a wick.
Oh,
You just can't see it.
Can I feel it enough to light it?
Yeah.
Like feel it with one hand, light it with the other?
Yeah. As you light it, the invisibility on the statue washes away. And Vidar, you see the shadow that's washed over the other key disappear, and the key is sort of floating there in space. You feel like you can grab it.
Okay, I will grab the other key.
All right, so you guys have the 3 keys, and you know where the 3 chests are.
Awesome.
And then I will head towards their direction.
Us too. So, quick question: Did all of us take all of the blessings? I realized we doubled up, but on one of them. But
Yes.
okay, good. I would suggest
What did we double
that
up?
each one take the corresponding key with the blessing we got.
Wait, I'm confused. What did we double up on?
The poison, the resistance to poison. I think you and Shelly got the same one. The resistance to poison and necrotic stuff.
Yeah.
And then I got the one that gave me the vision.
And Kronos got the one that gave him the lead the path that led to the murals.
Yeah.
There was another thing, but Vidar didn't realize what was anything that was attacking Vidar. I was rolling with disadvantage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. See?
Um,
And you kept hiding behind me, fucker.
I know. That's why it's really funny. But yeah, so you guys, if you want to open the chest, you can.
All right, same time, guys. Same time.
Same time.
Yes,
Okay.
that way all
Oh.
3 monsters can pop out at once.
As you pop open the Moonsinger chest, Vidar, you see 5 potions, and it looks almost like, kind of like an orange, yellowish red lava lamp type liquid in there moving around. Almost, it almost moves like flame and fire, but it's liquid. You see 4 of them in there. You
I will
see.
pick them up.
Okay. The Shadow Assassin chest has a rod-shaped item in it. It actually looks like it is the key, one of the keys to the 4 altars for the brass door that had the circular indents in the middle, the 2 middle ones. This is like one of those keys.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Spider Queen chest looks like you have another oil. So you have 2 oils. A potion of the mimic, 4 potions, and then a potion of speed.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys got some stuff to identify and stuff if you want. But there still was one place you hadn't gone in here, which was behind the Spider Queen statue. If you still want to, that's up to you.
Let's hit it before we go and do our rest by the rest area, if that's cool with everybody.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Okay, who all wants to check out behind the Spider Queen path? Are you just going, or do you want to go as a whole party?
I would like to go as a party.
I agree with that.
Things
Astrid
seem to
at this
go
point is
horribly
like,
awry
"Whatever."
when we split up. So
Yeah.
yes,
Also, thank you for getting the keys
Okay,
for us.
heard.
you're welcome.
So yeah, go ahead and give me a basic investigation check real quick. If you want, two of you could either roll with advantage, or you could all roll one because two of you can aid another two.
I've got a +3 on
aid.
investigation. Who's
Mine's a +2. Anyone else?
Oh, we do
I'm
an
aiding.
investigation?
investigation?
Yeah.
Plus 2,
My
baby.
I have a +0, so
Okay, then I will investigate.
Shay, would
So
you rather
Astrid, if
assist
you
Raven
aid-
or me?
I'll assist you.
Actually,
'Cause
you assist
I have-
Luke.
Yeah, as I say, you should assist the person with the highest plus
That's
Yeah.
fair.
if you
Okay.
want to go mathematical, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the mathematical advantage.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
but
that I
are
was gonna assist Motoko because I feel like she's the one that needs the
Seriously?
help.
I literally wrote the
Oh.
same thing both times.
There you
That's
go.
fucking
Looks
hilarious.
Like Astrid was right.
All right, so investigation. So that is
I need to listen to my
a
chaotic
16.
nature.
Is a 13 plus 3.
All right.
Okay.
Motoko,
Oh, I'm rolling anyway?
you're all did you aid Shelly or did you aid?
I didn't aid anyone.
Yeah. So if you want to
I
roll,
thought he
investigate, I
was.
figured-
I thought he was
Luke?
investigating for all of us.
No. Two of you
okay.
can roll with advantage, or you all can roll because two of you are aiding the other two. Or if you're not aiding, you can roll yourself.
Okay, is someone aiding me?
You and Raven have the same, so you might as well both roll.
Mhm.
I aided Vidar.
Okay, 21 for me unaided.
There you go.
Nice.
Nat 20.
Nice, 22.
22.
So 22. Okay, so Shelly and Vidar go behind the statue first. Vidar's behind them with the light that sheds out 30 feet so they can kind of see. You guys all sort of walk into this area. Immediately, Shelly and Motoko, you two immediately notice there are pressure plates in this room that resemble the other ones you guys have stepped on.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
And they seem to go down both paths. There is a path you could walk now that you're aware of them that could be safe to get to the other end. But let me see. You can't quite see this yet because your dark vision and the lantern doesn't extend as far enough back to the back wall. But you can see there's some kind of odd relief on the back wall like there was in the previous room with the held of keys. But it's much larger.
Okay.
Let me see here. Does anyone have anything in there? Okay, so these pressure plates, are they made... Do I think that they're made to respond to any pressure at all, or like the weight of a person?
Kind of like the weight of a person. Like there's got to be at least like 100 pounds or maybe 90 pounds or something like that pressures it. Maybe a
Okay.
little less, but it's definitely like the weight of someone stepping on it. A good amount of weight.
So rather than those who have noticed them walking a certain path and you guys trying to remember and follow it exactly, do we have anything lightweight that we could perhaps leave as we walk these to tell you where not to step?
Does anyone have the BBs or anything like that in their inventory? I think someone got like bearings or something. I don't know, or maybe you could cut pieces of rope.
I mean,
Or-
I can create a I can imbue a tiny non-magical object with a magical property, so I need to have the object already. So
And that's only one. We
Yeah,
need things that we
it
can
doesn't
place
help.
on multiple spots. Yeah.
You have a rope? Okay. Can I cut an inch off the rope and
Yep.
drop an inch of rope in each of the bad spots?
Yeah, on each
There
of the
we go.
tiles, so you know where not to step on. Yes, you can. So it's like hopscotch.
Perfect.
Good idea.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So as you do that and start to move back down to this, once you get in here, Motoko, you can tell with your investigation and Shelly that the nature of the trap, you think that the relief as it sort of comes into view is one in the middle is a big sort of spider-like demonic woman face. It's like kind of elvish, kind of spider-like, very twisted. The
Ooh.
mouth is wide and open with fangs that two fangs that come up and sort of arch over it. And inside the mouth is another darkness similar to the fear box. And then to her right and left, there's two more reliefs that are almost just as big, but their mouths are shut. There's no opening, and you get a sense you can see that there's like holes on them, and that where those holes are would have shot poison darts down these hallways.
Good night.
This is totally Raiders. That first fucking place in Raiders is lost. What?
I said we're in Indiana Jones.
We are. Oh, is there a golden idol? Quick, someone give me a
Already got
sandbag.
that. I already got that.
Has it been half an hour yet?
No,
Okay.
not since you put that on.
Can you? I set a timer when I put that on. So let me know when that's
Well,
up.
you don't you don't know how magic works, so.
God damn it.
Okay.
Fucking metagamer.
Yeah, you see a giant relief with like a 5 to 6 foot hole, open mouth that leads to the blackness that you can't see, and even with the magic of the light in your spoon.
I fucking hate this. My hand's
But other
going
than
in
that,
this bitch again. Hate you all.
You're gonna put your hand in it.
I don't want to.
And I'm
You
assuming
put
the
your hand-
lantern does nothing on this magical
Yeah,
darkness.
the lantern doesn't penetrate. Same with the vision, like I said.
Can I stick my baton in it instead?
You can, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna lose a baton.
The builders of this place are very fond of this magical darkness.
They are.
Mm.
My hand has more hit points than my baton.
You put
Shelly?
your hand in. Is it?
Do you
I
have any
got you
extra
covered.
hands in stock?
We have the robot arms.
I don't want a huge arm.
Well, you'll get stuck with an upgrade if you lose them.
If a dart
don't
can make
own-
them so they won't be giant on you. They'll fit.
Apply some Vaseline, wear rubber gloves. I don't own gloves. I don't think. Alright, why not?
Right.
I manually explore and investigate the hole.
So you put your hand around the side. You don't find any traps, and you sort of break the darkness with your hand, reaching it in, and your hand does disappear up to like about your forearm, mid forearm, but nothing. It just feels like cold, stale air, like the rest of the place. But you kind of hear like a.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Don't know.
Ew, morning breath, morning breath.
I don't like it.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, random chance, did I use the hand that had the ring on it?
I don't know. Roll. Give me a 2d10.
I don't know, did you?
2d10 of the percentage die is what I mean.
Do you even know what the ring does?
No, I don't.
No, I didn't.
Uh-huh. Okay.
81.
81. You did use the hand with the ring, and nothing seemed to change or anything.
Okay.
Just
Still got morning breath.
yeah.
Good to know.
And
No,
I
now
pull
instead
my
of-
hand back out.
Okay, yeah, your hand's fine.
Instead of morning breath, I get.
Oh, I was gonna say it's like.
What? I could not hear you.
Yeah, it just whispered "nice ring" instead. No, but you put your hand in it, and you don't get anything different because it had your ring on.
Wonderful. The dungeon has a sense of humor.
Read this.
Ooh, what?
The button is hard to find, I take it, Crooked Painter?
Oh,
He's telling me to search for the clitoris.
Stop. Okay.
Any ideas, folks? Wow.
We used all the keys to open the chests.
Yes.
I
No.
want to whisper back at it.
all right.
What are you whispering?
I try to mimic whatever it whispered originally. Whatever it generally sounded like, even if it was gibberish, I mimic that as best as I can.
So yeah, it just did like it was just like a sort of almost like a passage of wind that sounds like a breath, like a slight like inhale. So as you sort of mimic that back, there's just sort of like a weird resonance when you do it. Sounds like there's one behind Motoko and one right in front of Motoko.
Whoa.
But yeah, no, nothing too crazy seems to happen.
Oh, okay.
It seems like there's some kind of passage in here, but you just can't see where it leads or if it leads anywhere.
Oh, okay.
It does feel like there's some kind of airflow.
Looking at the relief, does it remind me of either the smaller reliefs that we got the keys from, or the chests? Any kind of connection?
It's a demonic face of an elven person who's sort of twisted into a spider form. It's just like the Spider Queen goddess. That's about all you get. Yeah.
So were you putting your hand in the thing's mouth?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I just got very immature for a second.
Well, it's a 5. You said it's a 5-foot opening.
Yeah, like a 5 to 6 foot opening around open mouth. Not like a perfect circle, but it's like she's in a scream almost.
Oh my god, so this is an actual hole. I thought it was like a mouth-sized thing.
No, it's a passage. Yeah.
Oh. Well, fuck.
Yeah,
Give me the rope. Tie the rope around my ankle.
Okay.
Astrid.
Done.
Okay, the rope's tied around your ankle.
I'm going in.
Good luck.
Would you like me to hold the other end of this, or?
That'd be preferred.
Okay, cool.
Fucker.
Right. Astrid,
Yeet.
you at least you are holding the rope as Motoko walks through, and no one else hears anything but Motoko. You hear when you feel wet all of a sudden, and your vision changes. You see a little bit of light. You're wet, and you go over a waterfall. You're back in the cavern that you were just in before. As you look down, you see some ducks in the water that fly up a little bit out of your way as you splash into the water below.
I am reborn!
Do you let go of the rope, try to hold on to it, or what do you do? And as it pulls on you, you can try to pull and resist or let go.
I pull and resist.
Right. Give me an athletics check.
Good. I'm glad it's athletics out of everything that it could be. It's fantastic. 13.
Hey, it's not too bad.
13.
So I have a -1 in athletics.
So Astrid leans back. You all see the rope go taut straight into the mouth. And as she's pulling back, she's sliding further and closer into the mouth before it breaks, and she falls back holding the rope, and it seems like the rope was cut or severed by whatever magical effect has happened.
Ooh.
And yeah, the rope is now cut in half.
We're just gonna have to dive in ourselves and hope for the best.
Can we still
I
telecommunicate?
do not like this plan.
You can still communicate. You're
Okay.
not in different planes.
Okay, perfect. I want to try to reach out, and be like,
What's going on down there?
I'm going to just
Like
send back.
I ask if you're still alive.
I just send back a picture of me holding the end of the broken rope while I do the backstroke next to all the ducks.
All right.
It's like, hey, I tried. You're heavy.
I'm smaller than you.
With the
Whoa,
information
I don't know
gathered,
what you've been eating.
you get the sense that this was a trap room or something similar. This was meant to represent the statue, which one is not to be trusted, and to show you a little bit about like the hologram said, it's a test. So you put together that this is probably a example of things that you might find out there in the galaxy. It's a warning, essentially.
a warning of happy ducks?
No, ugly bitches.
Of evil spider ladies and the like.
You're like, the ducks seemed lovely. I don't understand how this is a warning.
Are we scared of ducks suddenly? I don't get it.
All right.
It's trying to teach
Oh
you
my
if you
God,
get bad vibes,
damn it.
maybe don't touch.
Oh, okay.
This seems like a wise lesson to heed.
I feel like
but
I
yeah,
would have
so you
learned
guys-
that back in my schooling days.
You all have some items to go over in a rest spot, or you can continue manipulating the dial and checking out what else there is in the store.
Can you switch maps?
Oh yeah, one sec.
Since Vidar is 7 feet tall and the opening is not 7 feet tall, he's going to go back the way he came out the front of the this part of the dungeon, as it were.
He doesn't want to go for a swim.
No,
Hey, Shelly, you wanna go
he
for a
does
dip?
not.
Oh, I'd love to.
Shelly and I hold hands and just run and jump.
All right. So yeah, the same thing. You guys appear in this waterfall right here, down at the south end of the map, and you get launched into this deep pond where all these ducks are, and you see Motoko sitting up here by the fire, untying the rope. And then Vidar comes out the other path up here, but through the trees, and comes down, and you guys are all essentially by the fire again. With all of
Three
your
of us
stuff.
getting dry.
Yeah, there's 2 oils, a potion of the mimic, and 4 other potions that look like liquid fire. Those are the things you're not aware of in the ring, but after a while you realize you're not exactly sure what the ring does, but you like it. You don't, and you have no compulsion to wear it, but it looks nice. It's definitely magical. You feel protected.
Protected, okay.
Don't
How
lose
many-
the ring.
How many identifiers do you get, Vidar?
I have 2 spell slots, and we are not even halfway through this dungeon. Which means I have
Well,
to
I-
save those for also, offensive. So I can run Arcana checks all day though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, take a look at this pretty ring I got.
All right. Let's see. 18 + 5. That's an 18 for the Arcana
18?
check. Looking at the ring. Yeah.
As you're looking it over, it seems to be this is a pretty basic enchantment. So with an 18, you'd get that this is a ring of protection. I'm going into your inventory and adding it to your sheet right now.
Oh, awesome.
Um,
That's really great since I don't get to wear armor.
yeah.
Ever. Or no, I can wear armor, I just have to make it a part of myself by taking hours to put it on and incorporating it or something.
Yeah, but then it overrides your monk. So you
Yeah.
can't use monk stuff when you have armor on. Boom, ring of protection. Bam, it's in your inventory now. And then you can attune to it at the bottom. It'll add 1 to your AC and 1 to all of your saves. And there's some other things if you want. Go ahead and let's see. We've got through most of it, so just give me one more Arcana check for the rest of this, and we'll see. I'll just do it at base over one, that we don't go one by one.
Yeah, I wanted to do an Arcana check on the fire lava type potions that I got.
Well, we'll just put the oils in there too. So go ahead and give me one more
Okay.
check.
All right. So that is. So that's a 19 for that one.
Okay, a 19.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the oils is oil of sharpness, which Motoko already had. Another oil that Motoko gave you is oil of acid. You could tell by how it smells. It's got a very corrosive smell to it. Definitely burns the nostrils. There was the potion of the mimic, which with Shelly already found out that it didn't heal. So now you're definitely sure it doesn't heal, but it might do something else. You're not quite sure. And then the other 4 potions were potions of fire resistance. There's 4 of them.
Okay. Fire resistance.
Pretty good.
Yeah, so you guys decide what all you want to pass out. And who wants to get
Since
what?
there
And
are
then
four of us, I will hand out a potion of fire resistance to each of
Alright.
the rest of the party.
Good. So if you go into your inventory, you can click on Manage Inventory in the upper right corner, and let me know if it lets you add it. If not, I'll go in and add it. But you can type in the filter Fire Resistance, and a Potion of Fire Resistance should be one of the options that pop up. Should be the first one. You can just type Fire Res, and it should pop up.
Yeah, potion of fire resistance. There it is. It's like the
Yeah,
third
so everyone
one
can
from
add
the
one of
top.
those into their sheet. And then we have an oil of sharpness, which is already on Motoko's character sheet because they grabbed it. And then there's also an oil of acid. Who would want that? And Motoko's already got the Ring of Protection, Potion of Speed, and Oil of Sharpness. So
I'm good. Is what he's saying.
yeah.
Ooh, acid. I'm all right on it if one of you guys wants to grab it.
Okay, I'll take the potion of acid then. I've got Tasha's caustic
Oil.
brew, so that the oil.
Oil of acid.
Oil of acid, yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and you guys can always change who gets what later on if someone else feels like that. Like, oh, this would be good for that moment. You guys can always pass stuff around.
Right.
And then, so we got the Potion of the Mimic now. Who wants the Potion of the Mimic? It's definitely not healing, so no one
I
thinks it's
want
going
it.
to be... Okay. So you take that. Potion
Okay,
of Mystery Effect.
Who got the oil? The other oil?
Oil of Acid went to Vidar.
No,
Yeah.
the other oil. The sharpening.
The
It's
oil
on
of
your
sharpness.
sheet, so if you
No.
want to pass it to someone, you can.
I'm going to pass it to someone. My question is, who ended up with the other one? Because there was another sharpening, wasn't there?
No, it was just one oil
Oh,
of
okay.
sharpness.
I'm
Potion of
sorry. I
speed.
thought there were two.
Yeah. No. I was when I said our oil of sharpness, I was talking about the one you had already previously got grabbed.
Oh, okay. Who wants it? Because the only thing I have piercing is the bolts for my crossbow.
I mean, the only thing. I mean, I have a chainsaw attachment to my gun.
Hello?
That is
And
slashing.
that's slashing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so it has to be piercing for.
It has to be
oil.
piercing or slashing.
slashing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
And it can work for ammunition, so if you want to put it on your gun, the shooting, you can, but it only lasts for a minute.
Okay.
What about would it work on my thorn whip?
No, because that's a spell.
Okay.
It would work on your shillelagh though. Or no, your shillelagh's bludgeoning. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say my
Forgot.
shillelagh.
Let's
I
see.
mean, I can take the potion, the oil of sharpness, and give somebody else the oil of acid. I'm
Yeah.
fine with that.
Put acid on your
Acid would
shillelagh.
work on the shillelagh. Yeah, that'd be a
Okay.
good swap.
There you go. Okay, so I'll give Astrid the.
It
oil
lasts
of
for 1
acid.
hour. It takes 1 minute to apply, according to the write-up.
Okay. So I got the
Is that-
oil of sharpness.
Does it last a minute or last an hour, Woodrow?
It lasts an hour. Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. It takes a minute to apply. Yeah, you're right about what he's. Yeah.
All right.
So, Astrid, if you go into your inventory, you can put in oil of acid, and it should pop up.
Yep,
Let you
I
add
did.
it. Okay, cool. And then.
And
the
then, Luke, are you
sharpness
going
can
to
go
take the
to
sharpness?
Vidar.
Yeah, I
Okay.
took the
And we all got
sharpness.
the fire resistance, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and everyone got one fire.
Making sure I didn't
resistance
miss anything.
I just tried to remove the sharpness, and it gave me an error.
potion. Oh yeah, I was in your sheet, and I just deleted it. It was a habit. My bad.
Fucker.
I was putting in
Back
the ring
when
of protection,
we
so
couldn't do anything.
yeah. I just saw it, and I was like, oh, delete, because I was talking about it. I just did it on autopilot. The Potion of the Mimic, Shelly, in your inventory. If you go to manage inventory, you can see that you can make a custom item. It'll say add custom item as like a little drop down. Let's see. If you want, I can add it in your inventory if it gives you any trouble, because it's like sometimes it gives me trouble.
I'm not seeing add custom item. I'm just seeing add. Oh, there it is. I found it.
Yeah.
Mimic potion.
Yeah, you can just type mimic potion and then under notes put question mark or mystery effect or something. That way we know it doesn't really know what it does.
Cool.
By the way, there's lightning and thunder happening over here, Shay.
Oh dang.
Awesome.
And
All right.
I demand that from now on you pronounce your spell like this. on your screen.
Shalala.
Shay Lele.
Shay Lele. Oh my god.
I refuse.
Motoko, also, you notice that something that happened when you beat Defender, the access that you have, Defender popped up on it, and you could see that in a kind of an odd way, it popped up your pan that's connected, your each individual networks, or each individual person on the network, your specific tag got pinged for something that seems to take away access from something. It seems like what the access that you had that lets you play Defender and put your name and score in was sort of removed. It seems like everyone else still has it, but you don't. It seems like getting the high score in that game won't allow you to get high scores in any other games if there are any.
How dare you?
But yeah, you also have the other orientations of the dial to go over.
That's okay, because Astrid is going to rule on Joust.
Yes! Sorry.
So, speaking of which, where are we going next? There is the binary orientation that was start, spawn, beast key. There were the runes for one of them you only got was bravery. There's the musical notes that seem to play a song. They had some lyrics that said warning of a song that warns of gazing into the mirror long enough can waken the sleeping beast within. And then the one which is the Arcane Forge. So it seems like 1, 2, and 4 you guys have not explored yet.
Are we? So while we're here, I'm at least going to complete a short rest.
Yeah, you guys could do a short or a full, but I'm guessing since you don't need a full, you're just going to do the 30 minutes. So
Short rest sounds good to me.
So I'm watching my ring. That lightning was huge.
So with that rest, that was about 70 minutes added. So we go from 3 p.m. to 4:10, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's about 4:10 in the afternoon. Just so you guys are aware of your time. Here we go.
What is time?
Yeah, what is time? It's all nonsense anyway.
Oh, relative.
So yeah.
Okay.
3 other paths.
I have no preference. Yay, my key's back.
So we need to figure out where the other doors are, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do.
Right.
You do know that when you put the dial in the orientation of 3, that's what opened the door that led to the shadow path that you guys just went down.
All right, so let's vote. You guys know what the choices are? Do any of you care, or am I just picking one at random? What'd you say, 2?
2?
2?
I don't know.
Sure.
Sound like a fucking owl. Did you shape change into an owl?
What are we counting the
Sorry.
licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop here?
Yeah, it's exactly what I thought too.
But she bites harder, so it's not 3. All right, I'll
we got
flip
one
it
vote
to
for
2.
2. All right.
Well, I'm
You
fine
hear-
with 2. Let's go.
You hear, and where you're at, you can actually see a door behind this second smaller waterfall that seems to be not coming out of a giant opening, but almost like a just like a slot in the wall almost. It's just big enough for the water to push itself out and create this waterfall effect as it sprays out. As the water comes out and you see through it, you can see the wall behind it sort of slides open, and in this little section there's another door.
Can't hardly wait.
More mysteries.
Do we have to swim to get to it, or go from the ledge above, or?
So it actually extends down. If you wanted to try and either move across this way or this way, you guys can. But since you guys have done that and there's no one fighting, if you want to go ahead and take 10s, essentially, or you're take a 10 and plus whatever you have, you can just take time to do that. You don't have to roll. So
Okay.
this first one's easy enough that you guys can all just take time and walk across it, and then go down here and into the door, and then we go to this. As it sort of the door opens, slides open, you see that it actually extends into a almost looks like a cold, like almost riverbed like or channel. It looks like this was carved out once by water before the door was built there. Like maybe that water had been redirected at some point or something like that. But you guys walk down this way and come up to these ridges that are sort of almost cold and frozen down in here as they're isolated from underneath the snow and away from the outdoors. You see a little 10-foot ridge that goes up that's sort of got rough, rocky handholds, and it goes to another flat that there's another wall behind it that goes up about 20 feet. And then as you're sort of looking up, there's these, similar before, there's these wooden like logs that kind of stick up out of the wall. They're all different size with leather and rope wrapped around them for climbing that go along the wall up to another 30 feet wall that you can see. And it's sort of almost rolling walls like water used to kind of roll down here.
So it's 10, 20, and then once the
30.
steps start, 30. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Is it dark in here? Is it lit? Like we can actually see
it's
in here?
It's dark in here, but it's not magical darkness. So if you have dark vision, you can see. You would still want a lantern if you don't have dark vision, because it is dark in this little section.
So
You can see on that back wall a little bit of light. Like as you get further, there's going to be light ahead.
Is my dark vision still working?
No, all the blessings you had from the temple are gone as you leave.
Damn it.
I have dark vision though. I can see.
All right.
I have a hot light.
Yeah. Yep.
What does
It
that
burns
mean?
for an hour. It's 20-foot radius. And
It's
dim light. It's bright light for a 20-foot radius, dim light for an additional 20 feet. So
It's an electronic
literally-
torch you can burn people with.
Oh,
It like gets hot enough you can touch
nice.
stuff with it and ignite a fire.
nice.
It is essentially just a battery torch, but yeah. And then so yeah, you guys come up to this
Oh my
first
gosh,
wall.
Sai. It's like the flashlight that has the little lighter on the other end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where the
Except it's all
fucking
one end.
light. Like, you can shine this flashlight on the high intensity setting and it will make your skin warm when
Yep.
you're cold.
It literally is hot.
Alright.
I mean, I guess we'll. I mean, I will walk forward since I can see without the light. We'll go ahead and take point.
All right, so you're 7 foot, and you got to try and climb up or jump up this 10-foot little ridge in the stone.
Can I
Give me an athletics check.
can I make the box with the hands, the step?
Yeah, you can give advantage on this. Yeah, you can aid.
Nice.
You can help everyone up and then go last and you're the monk if you want.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll take the 19 instead of the 9. So
Yeah.
19 plus 4, so that's what, 23.
Yes.
Yeah, so Vidar, you hop up and over, no problem.
And you're aiding everybody.
Yes.
This. Then I will wait by the ledge to aid Motoko up.
Okay. Shelly, Astrid, you guys will roll next. Athletics checks.
So is it with advantage or
Advantage.
with
Yep. Advantage
okay.
because Motoko's helping everyone as they go up. Even little boost.
Well, thank goodness.
Oh, no.
17.
Yeah.
Wait,
17
what
good.
what is the plus? I got a 17 on the die.
It's whatever your
It's your athletics.
So 16.
And Vidar,
Yes.
you said you have dark vision, right? So you have your lantern closed to just so I know that the oil's not burning, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
The lantern is closed because I want to conserve the oil.
Okay, I just want to double check.
We used it a
that was
lot in the
Dr.
last
Mark.
section, so I'm trying
Yeah.
to.
Well, you were good about saying opening and shutting. The last thing you said it was shut,
Yeah.
so I just want to double check so I didn't
Yeah.
add any time onto the oil because you only have like 5 minutes of it used because you kept flicking it shut.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it said I only had an hour's worth of oil in there until I can
Mhm.
get more. I don't want to waste it.
This is going to be
Do
the
not come back
BFG
up here.
ammo of season 3. I know it.
No, there is no BFG.
Shelly,
Next.
did you roll?
I did, and I got a 6 and a 9, and I was hoping you guys would forget to ask me.
A nine total.
Yeah.
Oh,
With your
okay.
plus?
Yeah, I got a plus
Oh my
3,
God.
a 6,
You
and
fall
a
on
9.
me. Oh my god. Can I
Yeah,
can I
so-
take time and brace myself, and she can try again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay. That's
No, you can never climb this wall now that you have failed once.
Yeah.
That's what I get.
And that's why I rolled a nat 1.
Oh no.
Dude, you're kidding
With
me.
advantage.
Yeah. Oh, not with advantage. Sorry, my bad.
No, you're.
Oh, okay. 14. Took 3 tries.
That beats the DC. And then everyone so far had beat the next wall's DC, so I won't make you roll again for that. Everyone rolled over it. So with that continuation, everyone sort of makes it up the next wall. Vidar boosting up Motoko up to the next ledge, and thanks for boosting everyone else up. And now you're on this sort of third little platform area, and you can see on one side there are poles that come out of the wall that go up along the wall, almost like a ladder that stick out of it. That you can either monkey bar or a walk on, one of the two. 30 feet. You can use these to do acrobatics checks instead of athletics if you would prefer, or you can go straight to the cliff face and try and climb 30 feet up with 2 checks, athletics checks, unless you have a climb speed. If you have a climb speed, you don't have to make checks. You can just climb.
Okay, I'm the smallest person here, and I'm the person that probably has the highest acrobatics. So I don't need to be thrown like a frisbee to the top. However, no, we don't want to have astrid shape shift. All right, I'm gonna try to walk across it.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
All right. Be nice. 18
Nice.
plus 3. 21.
Yeah, so 21. So yeah, you take a step on the first one. It's only like 3 feet. Off
I
the
take the
ground.
rope with me.
The half of the half of the rope, the now 25 feet rope.
I believe I still have a 50-foot rope, right?
Then I take the 50-foot rope.
Good. So yeah,
Yeah.
Motoko walks pop real quick, and it looks pretty graceful with an 18, just do all the way up to the 30 feet, and begins to unravel the rope for everyone else. Which this will give you advantage on your checks, on all the checks you make to get up the wall, not just the first one from a boost.
So since this wall is only 30 feet, and this is a 50-foot rope,
Yep.
I'm going to also tie knots.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I
Yeah,
figured,
so
you
that
got
they
a little
have-
knotted rope.
Oh,
Yeah.
now you're gonna
Um,
be sweet.
So yeah, no one does with that. You guys
He's
can
putting
take
his
10.
paw on her mouth.
Oh.
Shh, shh.
With that,
I'm
you can
asking
take
if he
10.
wants to be sweet, and he's telling me.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
All right.
everyone
and
climbs up. And
Right.
are you holding the rope for them, Motoko, or are you tying it off somewhere? Or
if there's a place to
Counter.
tie it off, like to that first next step, then I would have done
yeah,
that.
yeah, you could do that. They all climb up right here. Woo, woo.
All right,
Um,
and I'll have to see where I can tie this off up top. I'm not the strongest person, so
So go ahead and give me another acrobatics check.
I have
This
a
one
10.
does seem 10 total.
No. I'm saying a 10 strength, so it's not going to
Oh.
be me holding this rope.
Gotcha.
I have a 9, so I don't know why I was like,
Ah,
I'll
so-
hold
Yeah.
you.
I have a
why you-
14.
There you go.
30-20.
Dirty 20. Yeah,
Are you
so
gonna be a good boy now, or what are you doing?
you make it perfectly fine. This one does seem harder. Like the pegs get really close to the wall.
Mhm.
But you get up to the top. Looking around, you see a couple spots where you think like, I could tie it off here.
How tall is this cliff?
So the cliff is
This
40
one's
feet
40.
down, but
Okay.
where you are, the mouth is actually like, so if you were to look over the cliff, your head actually gets kind of got close to where it opens, where you climbed up. But as it goes back towards the campfire, it actually opens up, and what you can see is it's kind of dim lighting in here. The fire's giving off a pretty good light, and then off in the distance you see this glint of metal, like a rod that you've seen before that you pulled out of one of those chests, sort of up 100 and something feet up in the air, twisting, and above it is sort of like a little another one of those cracks where light comes in barely, but it's such a little bit of amount of light, all it does is sort of light up the rod. It doesn't even reach really the water down below. That's what you see behind you in just a moment look without making a check. You do think you can tie this off at one of the roots and stuff that it's like a dead root or something that's in one of the walls. You think you could tie the rope around.
Okay, I'll do that then. I just wanted to make sure that the cliff wasn't too tall for the 50-foot rope.
And
Come
then-
on, guys.
So who's going up the rope first?
I will.
Really heavy. I'll
Okay.
go last.
So I'm
Ashley,
gonna
you
tie it.
Okay.
I'm gonna tie it to the root, and I'm also gonna brace it by holding it with both hands, just in case the root gives way.
Yeah, heard.
Because some of these fuckers are big.
Okay. Fuck you.
Since you're there bracing it, you can see the first few people, Astrid and such, that start to come up. The root is sort of dead and pulling out, but you brace it when you see that, and you doing that, saying it is enough that it doesn't slip out on Shelly as she's coming up. And
Stop wiggling.
you guys
I'm
all come up in
slippery.
it as Shelly climbs up across the cliff. You can
Do you
see
even
the
have
shell-
opposing thumbs?
I've got
Yeah.
3 claws. Count them, 3.
Oh my god.
And this middle one is
Woodrow,
just
go
for
Makes it
you.
work.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's good. That was good. I liked it.
But yeah, you guys all get up to the side. You see a fire. You hear something. Go ahead and give me an a perception check. I mean, sorry.
Perception.
Ooh, I have better perception.
Okay.
14.
12.
15.
12, 14, 15.
Man, this guy
23.
Take it up with my dice.
23.
I'm like, shh,
Where
shh,
did
shh,
they
shh.
go? You see
Oh boy.
up here on this cliff a form sort of stand up and turn. It's like a form you've seen before. It leaps along the wall, running down these poles towards you. It seems like it's just like a big, furry humanoid form with horns. Runs down, leaps, hits the ground, sort of moves towards you quickly. As it gets into the light of the fire, it sort of stops and slows down. And you can see there is a Yeti standing in front of you with a giant rifle slung across its back. It's got these sort of barbarian-like leggings, not technically leggings, more like a loincloth, but this sort of midsection that's fashioned like in the way of barbarians. It's got some bones and leathers and fur. And then crawling down from underneath one of its arms, as it sort of lets its arms down ready to draw its rifle, you see a small version of it sort of climb down from its body and stay sort of behind it, as you see a little Yeti looking past this big one at you. You can see the big Yeti has a sort of gray fur, and it begins to sort of sign at you, Astrid, because you're the one that came up first and sort of the closest one to it at the moment. And begins to sort of sign at you. You do, as a druid, have the druidic language, and you get it's not doing actual sign language, but these are sort of druidic runes and
I also
language
speak
it's trying to
druidic.
speak to. Yeah, it's trying to speak to you. Well, it's trying to speak to all of you, but you actually understand it.
The chosen one.
Basically says like, you can see he's stern. His face is pretty serious, and he says like, as he's moving his hands, he says, "I hope you're here for the test." He points back at the glint of metal in the cave you saw, about like 120 feet in the air. Continues to sign, and he says, "That's the test. However, one of you can play me in joust, but only if you haven't already gotten the high score." So the three of you at least.
Oh my god, Crooked Painter, you are Satan incarnate.
How dare you? It's Enar. You bastard.
But yeah, 3 of you can, all 4 of you can if you want, can try and get this rod. There's no limitations, so like however you think to get up there is good. Anything you use, but one of you can stay back here and play Enar in joust to try and win a prize. Like before, you had to beat the high score. This time, you have to beat Enar.
Ooh,
I
that's fun.
That's awesome.
want it. Wait, and so if that's it, then what did you say you could use like to psych them out?
Charisma.
You can use your charisma, yeah, because you're actually playing a person.
Yes, your highest plus.
This is perfect.
But the rest of you can think of a way to go up and get this rod. You don't have to do it right this second. You can watch the showdown if you want.
I wanna see it.
But just so what you're aware that's ahead, You see 3 pillars shooting up out of this water. There's a high, about 150-foot ceiling, a water that fills up the back area. And on the 3 poles, one of them, you see these sort of magically floating stones that go up around the left side. They go up to the top, and then more floating stones cross to another pillar that leads almost to like a jump platform or diving board kind of looking thing that extends off the platform. And there's another one of those on the other side, except you have a bunch of those poles going up about 80 feet in the air on one side over the water, and you have to leap over to the other side and then go up another 20 feet to get to the top of this pillar. So you have to like, this side's a little more acrobatic, this side's a little more strength based, just leaping. So you can pick whichever way you want to go, but that is the sort of obstacle ahead of you. But first we can go ahead and get this game of Joust done.
Good luck.
You've got this, Astrid. Also,
Can I
tell
have
him.
guidance?
Sort of, yeah, any guidance you're allowed to. Enar doesn't try to
Yes.
stop you or anything.
Perfect. I cast guidance.
Good luck.
So you admit it's Enar.
Well, duh.
Of course it's Enar, but we don't know who the fuck Enar is, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
your characters have no idea.
Characters are like, there's a fucking Yeti, and he speaks Druidic, and he's gonna blow us up, maybe.
Hello?
Yeah, he has a rifle that he
Jesus.
didn't shoot you with.
Yeah.
Does the rifle look really fucking old?
It does look old and kind of strange. It looks like it's sort of built by, like it could be Goliath technology or maybe Leonin technology, but it does seem like it's been in use for a long time.
Nice.
That's a mighty fine
Okay.
Oh, he doesn't understand
Alright.
this. Never mind, I say nothing.
So this one is going to be 3 checks. Go ahead and give me your first check, Astrid.
So it's my roll plus charisma, right?
Yeah, D20 plus charisma.
18.
18. That is... All right, that is actually a tie.
Seriously?
Yeah. He rolled a 17 and he's got a +1 wisdom. All right. So first
Wait, hold on.
one
What is
a
guidance?
tie.
Guidance is like an
It's
extra
a D4. Yeah.
So I didn't roll that.
Ah!
Oh, you didn't? Oh shit.
No.
Okay, that means you win.
So now I
So
got a
the first
19.
Yeah, the first one is you. Doesn't matter. That means you win.
You hit him
Alright.
and an egg popped out his butt.
Yes! I sat on his head.
So yeah, the first round goes, and you sort of win. You collect more points than he does. Go ahead and give me another check.
Barely.
And you can continue to guidance since you decided to stay and watch and not try to get the rod right away, if you want.
Raven.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm assuming she's still good.
Yeah, you know what? You roll with it. We'll say.
It's a cantrip, so.
This is not-
18.
there's no resource. 18. That beats the natural 1, and that gives you 2 failures essentially, which is 2 successes for you because it gives you an extra 1. So that's 3 out of best of 3 for you because you won 2. So you take the high score, and as
You
win,
intimidated
Enar's-
them.
Yeah, as you sort of are playing and getting really into it, he seems sort of off put by the energy that you're outputting. He's used to
like,
people being
ew.
intimidated. Yeah, he's used to being people and being intimidated by him, but you just sort of stepped up and are yelling and talking trash essentially either at him.
Gosh, my bitch! It's like, fuck, dude.
And
Let
it's
that
sort of
lava hand
breaks-
drag you into hell.
Yeah,
Sorry.
breaks
I really
breaks
love
concentration. He begins to sign to you, and basically says, "I see you have a club. That's interesting. I see you're one of nature. Is there some kind of other weapon you'd prefer?" And he tells you that he can essentially form you a weapon from stone itself. That it counts as a +1, essentially a +1 magic item. He can create you a magic weapon. But he's asking you what kind of weapon would you like? Would you like a club? You know your shillelagh, you can't turn stone into it. So if it was a club, you couldn't use your shillelagh spell on it. But you could get a magic staff, like a, I don't know.
Like my staff.
I'm trying to think of what else druids are proficient with. I think like a sickle.
club, javelin, mace, quarterstaff, scimitar, sickle, sling, or spear.
Yeah, so you get like a spear, another club, a staff, one of those sort of things. Sickle.
Ooh, a sickle. We'll do a sickle. Sickle.
So it's like a hand sickle. All right. So you get if you look in your items, this is a +1 sickle that you can add to your sheet.
Ask for a pointy stick. A pointy rock
It
stick.
also counts as adamantine, which means when you attack structures with it, it does double damage. Whatever you roll gets times by 2.
Nice. Raven, you guide this one more time, just to let you know.
Say,
If you
say
can't
that
find
again.
the
Whatever
+1
I
sickle,
roll,
I'll try to find it.
I got it. I got the sickle on the +1. I just didn't get the other part of it.
Against structures,
+1.
it's double damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it counts as adamantine, which means when you hit like objects, anything that's an object, not an organic creature, it does double damage.
Okay.
So essentially,
Ooh,
what you
so
see
a
is when you
golem?
describe. Yeah, golems.
Ooh.
I don't think that actually counts because they're creatures, but they are constructs. I'd have to look to see exactly how that worked, but I might make a house rule because I kind of like that idea. But anyway,
Or like a robot.
yeah,
That's
like
not
robots and shit.
organic.
'Cause they're technically like, yeah, they're like objects. But
Don't hit
then
me, bro.
he sort of puts his hand to the wall as you describe what you want, and he sort of pulls his hand back. And as he pulls his hand back, you see the handle of the sickle on his palm as he's like almost magically drawing it out of the wall. And then he puts his hand on it and pulls the rest of the sickle out, turns it around, and sort of hands it to you in a little bow, and says thanks for the game.
Ooh.
Aw.
Nice.
I say thanks back at him and tell him that his little kid's cute.
And then the little kid comes up to you and just sort of like hangs on your leg for a little bit, but he sits back and just kind of motions to you that he's just going to enjoy the show by the fire.
And
All
pat
right.
the little kid on his head.
Oh.
So who's the strength one here?
I got +3.
The dark.
Okay.
I've got a +2 on strength, so.
Oh no! Wow, Shelly. Okay.
No.
So Shelly,
I
you
have
want
a
to take the left?
-1.
You want to take the left side with the strength, and I'll take the right side with the acrobatics.
Sounds good to me.
Yep. And Shelly, you can guidance yourself every time too.
You
Perfect.
motherfucker! Oh, wait. Let me start first. Guidance me on my first check.
You gotta beat me in rock, paper, scissors. No, I'm just kidding. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll guidance.
You got it. I'm just kidding.
I will kick you in the ankle if you make me waste another nat 20.
Do turtles have ankles? I think it's just need a foot, isn't it?
It's a kinkle.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's terrible.
All right.
Oh no!
So this is a quick skill challenge of 3. So if we're starting with the acrobatics, go ahead and roll me 3 acrobatics, and then Shelly, if you want, you can roll 3 athletics and just keep them to the side somewhere.
All right.
And then we'll get to them as they come. So acrobatics first with Motoko on the right side of where the poles are.
$17.
17.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
17 for
First
the first one. 23 for the second one. And what's 3? No, my last one is a 13. Plus 3 is 16.
16. Okay. So almost at the last minute, because you didn't make the DCs any harder by losing momentum as you're running up, you sort of leap from the wall onto the poles that are coming out of the pillar. And as you're doing that, the momentum that you have from the jump almost carries you past, but you sort of reach back and grab onto one of the poles and change the direction of your momentum, and it swings you back around up to the top of the 100 feet pillar. So you're on the one on the right.
I
Shelly,
yell, I almost died!
Oh no!
Almost.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Shelly.
I'm buying a hand grenade now.
All right.
Congratulations
Your
on
athletics.
not dying.
My first athletics was a 16.
All right, good. We're good there. Next
Oh,
one.
sorry, strength.
Yeah.
I was rolling strength, yeah.
Well,
First one was
athletics
16.
athletics is what you're supposed to roll.
Oh, okay.
It's
Okay,
just,
well,
it's just based off strength. Yeah.
perfect.
16.
16. And then 11.
Ooh.
And
Plus
then-
your D4.
Yeah.
Girl.
And then 20.
All right. Well, we stop at the 11, so you get boop, 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 up to 40 feet. But being above water, you realize that these, as you stand on them, they actually start to plummet after you've been on them for a little bit, and they go. So behind you, as you're running up, you start to hear bloop, bloop, and you eventually you hit one, and it drops before you can lift up off to the next one. You don't take any damage because you're hitting water, but you do fall like about 40-ish feet into the water, and you're about to right yourself and you sink. But
Darn it.
Motoko made it up one side. Would you like to run and jump to try and get
Yes,
it?
running jump. Also, hold on. There's something. I'm gonna spend a key point. Hold on, because there's something I can do that doubles my jump. Is it Step of the Wind? Yes.
I think it is.
Yes. Step of the Wind.
Now, does that just double your movement?
It doubles my jump.
Oh, specifically? Okay.
Yes.
Good to know. Yeah, so you won't have to even roll actually with that because this was at the end of like normal characters max jump. So since you have increased it, basically doubled it, you actually go to run, you jump, you get the height, and you realize you're just fucking soaring towards this rod. The athletics check is going to be for you to grab it out of the air.
Please.
Can I guide it all? Can I do anything?
Not from where you're at, no.
Damn.
I took Shelly with me on my
I
back.
just
Yeah.
I just break out popcorn.
I did bless before we went. Does that count?
It doesn't last that long, but
Wait,
Alright.
did you bless or guidance?
Oh, guidance. I keep saying bless. Darn.
Yeah,
my bad.
okay. No, I just want to make sure because if you did bless, then yes, it would still be
Guys,
good, 'cause
you're not gonna
bless
believe
lasts a while. Nat 20.
yes.
No way.
Yes.
So you leap, you realize you're getting the distance, and as you connect it, you realize it starts to like vibrate in your hand and try to essentially shake you off it, but you hold down and pull it out of whatever magic field that's holding it, and you rip it down, and you realize you're falling. Go ahead and give me an athletics check to right yourself. The
Swan dive.
Yeah. Because as you grabbed it, you didn't expect it to give you any resistance, so it sort of like almost pulls you like back up and kind of fucks up your fall
14.
trajectory.
14.
I don't know if any 14. Okay, I don't know if any of you have ever slam dunked before, like playing basketball. But sometimes when
No.
you jump up and you grab the rim, you hold on to it too long, and it sort of takes your legs up over your head. And that kind of happens here with the 14. But because of that, you sort of right yourself and manage to swan dive, taking only half the damage. Do you have slow fall?
Yes. I think. I don't know if I have it at this level, but I remember reading that I get it. So give me.
I can't remember if you have it yet at 2.
Is it in feet?
But yeah, this is only half because you're going into water, so it's not too bad with resistance.
I might not get it yet because I don't see it here.
Okay, then yeah, so you don't have slow fall yet, so you don't get to take any damage off or whatever. But with that, yeah, so you only take 4 little damage, which would just go. Your shield would just wash it off anyway.
Cool.
So you just like bloop into the water. It's kind of gives it a little bit of a splash, but you come up with the rod in hand perfectly fine. You and Shelly are wet again, but you can.
I've got a
head
rod
back
in my
out.
hand.
Yeah, go head back out to the other area for the more dials.
I wanted to check
stay
4th
here.
level. So.
But also Vidar, as you're sort of sitting
Yes.
back watching this, you see Aster sort of looking at her new weapon, swinging it around. You see the other two running off and trying to get this rod. Since you stayed back here and are just sort of chilling and watching and didn't try, something strange you noticed. The little baby Yeti as it's hanging around its father and jumping around, you see it actually goes to sit up next to its dad, and it sits on something that's chest size that seems to be invisible. It looks like the Yeti's just floating in the air.
Oh,
The little
magic
guy.
baby.
Peculiar. Astrid, can you ask the large Yeti if his child can move? I believe there is something underneath him that I would like to investigate.
Oh, sure. So I go over, and instead of even asking the large Yeti, I asked the little one. I was like, "Hey, bud, can you come here a sec?"
He sort of nods and like hops off and kind of runs towards you.
I will light my lamp and walk over to where the little one was sitting.
And it seems to be a chest, plain chest like you'd encountered before.
Okay. I will open the chest then.
All right, you pop it open. Go ahead and give me a. I'm just kidding. Inside is a headless
ready.
figurine, and it's interesting. You saw a little wolf head before. It was actually the stone of luck that Astrid had.
Yeah.
This figurine seems to be missing a head, and it seems to be the stone of luck head.
Oh.
This figurine.
So Astrid needs. Never mind. I'm not making that joke.
Thank you.
I need to give it head.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I resisted.
someone had
You
to say
did
it.
I fucking
this.
hate you both.
Someone had to say it.
Roll dexterity.
Astrid, may I see that token of luck that you had?
Sure, but don't break it, because I kind of like it. I hand it.
I appear to have found the rest of what appears to be a statue.
Aw, that's cool.
A complete set.
It's a
And so it looks like, does the head connect to it? Was it broken off?
So it looks like it was possibly broken or cut, but it's very clean. Like possibly magic broke it, or some type of very fine tool.
By the way, Shay.
What happens
Yes.
if I put the head on top of the statue? Does it magically connect back together, or is it still broken?
As soon as you get it close, you hear like and it snaps back together, and you can see the sort of light that was on the magic stone that wasn't on the figurine sort of wash over the rest of the figurine. You still think it's the same stone, like luck stone that Shay had before, but it might have some sort of new added benefit possibly. It didn't seem to change the nature of the enchantment in a negative way.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and do an Arcana check on it to see, see if I can get anything else from it.
So when you looked before, last time it had the stone, just had abjuration magic coming off it. Now,
Yeah.
as you sort of investigate with the rest of the statue, you feel like there's some inscription that actually points towards conjuration magic. So it probably gains some sort of added benefit that deals with conjuration.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you have some sort of figurine of obsidian hound. Is sort of what it looks like. It looks like it's carved from obsidian, and it seems to be a hound.
I hand the full statue back to Astrid, and there appears to be
that's
some abjuration magic associated with this.
Give me a nature check, Astrid. When
Ooh,
you touch it,
yes.
you sort of reattune to your stone since you handed it off.
Wow, I suck. 7, and my nature is +0, so I'm real good druid.
Yeah, it's really good, and it definitely matches. That head definitely went to the statue. That's cool.
That's neat. Super sweet.
I
Shay,
have a
did you read?
+3 for nature. Can I roll a nature check?
So she gets this because she's a druid specifically, yeah.
Gotcha.
And she has
Shay, did you read
another
Gravity?
item that is similar. Let's see.
And
So, yeah.
I turn the lamp off, or the lantern off.
Heard.
Like after I open the chest, I turn the lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. So you've got some sort of figurine of an obsidian hound, and the second rod. So now you have 2 rods. You're looking now for 2 keys that seem to be jagged and thin. And there was only 2 more orientations you hadn't done, which was the song and the binary.
Music or binary code.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Binary is going to be fun. Did we say bye to Enar?
Yeah, he says he's basically gonna chill. He's chilling there. He sort of lives in this mountain, and that's part of one of his areas. He's like he tells you that he sort of guards this place.
Can we ask him before we kind of part ways if he needs anything? Because we're nice people.
If you have any food that he hasn't tried, maybe.
I carry no.
Yeah, but he just yeah.
I give
Okay.
before we leave, I give the little guy like I give him a tiny little fist bump and we do the explosion.
Nice.
Like, all right, buddy.
That's the druidic hand sign for the sun.
Yes.
Um,
He's like, why are we saying sun? That doesn't make any sense.
Because he's the son of.
Ah,
Ah.
very good.
see you next,
No,
sun. Who knows?
I don't know.
So yeah, you have the binary for spawn beast key, start spawn beast key, and then the mirror song.
But that we can't look into it for too long, or we.
Yeah, gazing into the mirror could wake the beast that sleeps within.
I suppose we go for the song.
Okay. Open the 4th. You hear a song begin to start playing, and it's like a lullaby version of a pretty heavy metal song.
Oh, sick.
And then we go to this door. Oop. So down south, where you guys entered the cliff face, you walk down along the path of the lake. Another door slides open as you hear music start to play throughout the cavern. Let's see.
I start dancing.
Let's see.
Take a peek.
The doorway that you see, this one's a little different. The other ones you entered, they were just passages, like they just opened, right? There was nothing real crazy about them. One led to rock walls you climbed, one led to a trapped temple. This is different. When you get to looking in this door, it is just a iridescent white mist that's really thick. You can't see on the other end of it, but you can feel that there's like a sort of temperature change at the door that's sort of almost like drawing in the cold air.
Okay, I think Vidar should go first.
Okay.
Because I've gone first every fucking other time. I'd like someone else to go first for a change.
So
But
I will take point.
I'll follow right
As you-
behind him.
as you go through, it's very weird. But for you, Vidar, everyone else is going to have a very sickening feeling in their stomach when they go through this door. You are
fun.
transferring planes. You don't know where you are. It's probably a demi-plane. But as you step through and your stomach goes through this very familiar lurch, Vidar, you see a void of space in front of you. Nebulas, stars off in the distance dance. And there are platforms that lead to these doorways that when you step through, light up with other portals. There is one off to your, let's see, it'd be your right, but it'd be so left on the map, this dark one.
Right.
That is all black and void. Then there are 3 portals ahead of you on the platform. One blue looks like water, one red that looks like fire, and then one that looks like thick storm clouds with lightning going through it. And then across from it, you see another platform with something similar. You see a matching blue portal on one side, a matching storm portal, or 2 of them matching on the other side, and then in the middle there is a portal that is just blocked with dirt and like a little bit of plant root that's just sort of completely blocking the path. But that's what you see in front of you.
Only a druid would work.
Vidar.
Yes.
Do you still see the trail? The sparkly.
No, the trails
Yeah.
that stopped in the last. That was part of the Shadow Temple.
Damn it. All right, let's confer. I almost said let's powwow.
That's acceptable.
We don't. Do we
Corey
see?
can-
Do we see
Corey can
another
give
like another black portal like we see right next to the
No.
path as we're walking? Okay, we don't.
No.
All right.
And we also
These
don't see
platforms are
another fire, right?
Oh, way over here you do. If you look past down, you can see other platforms with other doors.
First of all, I'm nauseous. Second of all,
You get used to that when transcending to different planes.
yeah,
This
that's
is
that's okay.
This is a strange sense of vertigo that everyone has. Once you feel that lurching feeling, you're then presented with floating in the void of space. So there's this weird disconnect that goes over everybody. But if you want to do this by like an initiative, you can, or we can just say whoever wants to go first can describe what they want to do. But Vidar right now is the only one who isn't having any sort of weird vertigo.
I want to do an Arcana check on the orange door.
Okay, go ahead and give me an Arcana check. And you can do it on all of them, technically. We don't have to go one by one.
All right, cool. Then I'll do an Arcana check on the doors just to get
Yeah,
a
go ahead and give
sense
me
of
a-
what they are. All right.
Give me a roll. Let's see. Technically, the rest of you can aid if you want to give him advantage.
Yes, I will assist.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can get better than an 18. Nope, got a 13 on that one. So I
Okay.
will take the 18 plus 5, so 23.
23. So
Yes.
as you're looking at him, there is something familiar. You all actually do kind of, as he's looking this over, you all kind of notice a similarity between the middle one, the red one. These are portals. You're not 100% sure where they lead, but these portals don't seem to be stable portals. They seem to be like if you go through them, you're going to be affected. Like when you study the water one, you feel like as you walk through that, you'll probably feel like you're transporting through the bottom of an ocean somewhere, maybe, or something like that. It's going to feel like you're in the water plane. Same with the fire, and same with the storm. The storm seems to be the plane of air and sea. Each one of these doors are connected to one of the two elemental planes.
So
Oh, this
I
is
have an
so-
idea.
Yes.
We have the fire potions.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
See, my concern is if we go in the ocean one, we'll get crushed from the depths, or eaten. If we go through the storm one, none of us. First of all, lightning would really fuck me up because
So-
electronic.
Vidar,
Yes.
give me an Arcana check. Oh no, you just made one with the 18. So as
23
Motoko,
total.
as Motoko starts to say this, those potions give you resistance on fire damage, so they
Right.
won't negate all of the damage, but you get a sense that the damage from the effect or from the door is minimal. You'd be
Okay.
giving resistance on like a low effect. You think it'd be like you'd be jumping through a fire as opposed to being engulfed in fire. So it'd be,
So if we go to the
do
fire,
with that information what you will.
is the fire plane made of fire? Is it like just all of it all the time?
No, so this isn't typical D&D cosmology. There's two elemental planes in this. There's the steps of scorched stone and the steps of the soaring seas. Essentially, the air and water plane are one, and the fire and stone plane are one. There's different areas of them. In some of those areas, yes, it is just like fire, lava, magma. Some of those areas, it's more volcanic with poisonous gas, some lava, but some like a lot of earth. Some of it is just crushing, moving plates, of land. So yeah, it's depends on where you go. With the 18 check, you don't think you'll be just deposited into another plane. You think you'll be put somewhere else here. You just don't know exactly where.
So it's possibly just a fire portal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What about
And
the
the black one is just. I mean, these are all unstable. So there is honestly no telling where they could deposit us.
What if I threw a quarter through the black one? Let's see where.
Do you have a quarter?
What if I threw
I don't think they don't think they exist. There's no physical
Shelly's
money.
boot?
Hey now, I don't wear boots.
Do you still have pieces of that rope that you cut
I
up?
did not pick up the pieces of rope. However, I do
alright.
think I have 30 feet of rope that I could use.
25 feet, yeah. Minus a couple
25 feet
inches.
that you got from me. Yeah, it's fine.
I'll buy you a new rope. It's for a good cause.
Because I want it.
Can you stick a rope through a portal and have it not get chopped in half?
Depends on the
Like
nature
in
of the portal.
Poltergeist?
The rope that you had for a moment while you were transporting it didn't break, but when the portal closed, it cut the rope.
And these are unstable portals, so it could cut the rope at any time.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Shoot my gun through one.
Well,
You can
let's
do
not
that.
Just shoot randomly. That sounds like
God, do I have anything loose on me? What's my inventory?
I have had experiences with the plane of fire and stone. I will. I'm not a fan of it, but I will walk through the fire portal.
Okay, so Vidar,
Straight ahead. Yeah.
you walk through. Give me a Constitution check.
That is a 21. 19 plus 2.
Ooh, nice.
Or sorry, it's Dex save. My bad.
Oh, dang it.
Oh.
You can just add the
good.
Dex. You can use the same roll.
Okay, so it's a dirty
Dex.
20 then. So it's only
Dirty
plus
20.
1.
that's
Yeah.
still
Yeah, it still
That's
works.
alright.
So yeah, you move through the fire. It sort of clings to you for a little bit because you jump through and pat it out. You don't take any fire damage. It seems like it would just clung to you for a momentary. It's like you just kind of jump through some light flames. But as you do that, the doors all shift and change, and you all start to hear sound as we will come to a close for this session. So as you move through, all the portals change. There's now the portal you just came through is water, and you notice on all of the dirt walls, mephits start to crawl out that are made of mud, and that is where we'll end tonight's episode and pick up next week.
Oh, ladies, we are running and jumping.
sure to be fine.
That was fun.
Ooh.
Very
Go ahead and
nice.
stop sharing.
Alrighty.
It is going to be an intriguing next session.
Yeah.
You're almost there.
Yep.
Hey, I'm proud of us. We're doing better. We got through quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, we didn't get paralyzed by
So, like,
fear.
We just stay in a room and we're like, I don't know, you want to push
You wanna
this
do
thing
something?
and see what happens? Like,
What
nothing
do you
happened.
wanna do?
Okay, I don't know what else
What
to
do you
do. I don't want to move.
I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do?
Ooh.
Fine, I'll go do
this
it.
This is great. Thank you everybody for watching. We have 102 people watching between all of our different streaming platforms. Thank you all so much. For those of you that are undoubtedly mostly watching over on X, do not forget to come and sub to Valkyries Play on YouTube, Twitch, and yeah, and sub to
All that
Red
fun
Valkyrie on X. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Join us for Regen Cycle Friday on Red Valkyrie. I will be on camera.
Let's go.
Famous last words.
Yes. Well, it's gonna happen. It's gonna.
Come hell or high water.
Yes. God damn it.
Oh,
My
and
fake tits are the moneymaker.
we have Douglas Ernst coming on for his latest book in Soulfinder. So that will be Saturday at 4 p.m. Do not miss it.
Nice.
I've got Michael Oden coming on for new book Who Dis tomorrow at 7 p.m. on my channel.
Hey.
Very
Talking the
cool.
Embrace 2.
Yeah, why don't you ask him about ancient Rome?
Don't do that.
Listen, we're there to talk about the Embrace, not ancient Rome. He's got an entire show for ancient Rome.
He absolutely does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bless him. And Raven has a new
Yeah.
project that'll be coming out in September.
Yes, I'm actually looking for some voice actors right now to get started on the promo video.
I saw.
Shay.
I saw your comment,
saw.
and I squealed
Hey,
and kicked
hey,
my feet with
Luke.
it.
Yes.
How's your gentle Southern gentleman accent? Because
I do declare.
she needs one of them.
I
For-
need
it's a
one of
dude.
them.
It's a dude.
Well, I suppose I could probably affect a southern accent if I really needed to.
There we go. That's not bad. Hello?
There you go. See, now you just gotta make a demo reel and then send it to Raven.
Yeah.
Just give me a moment to brush up on my southern a wee bit.
You're
a
gonna have
little
to start
Scottish there
listening
as
like
well.
Fog. Go to
I
say-
Foghorn
I say,
Leghorn
boy.
or
Wow, I
Wait,
do
what's
declare.
No,
there's that,
no. Watch Knives Out.
Knives Out. Knives
Yeah.
Out.
Oh,
Watch
Knives Out's so
You'd be
good.
it'd be perfect.
Absolutely perfect. There we go.
Look at this.
Look at how pretty.
Ah, it's one of the 3
Nice.
covers. Finally got all the covers done and ready to go. I'm just coloring the pages right now, and she's gonna be ready for launch come September, baby.
Woo!
Whoop whoop.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing. So basically, you're gonna launch right around Baltimore.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Nice.
should launch the weekend after,
Some person, mint juleps are truly a southern gentleman's type of drink.
unless you want to
Yeah.
launch the weekend of Baltimore and we do a live launch. Like
That would
literally.
go so hard.
It could be good.
Oh man.
It could be a shit show.
You don't know. We'll roll the dice.
Just
Let
with
me
advantage.
holler at my
Background.
people, see what they have to say. I'm just excited to come to Baltimore. Anywho, see you guys.
Yeah. We'll do a live launch. Woodrow will be in the background, just drunk. Malik will be screaming, "Fuck!"
Oh no.
Yeah, somewhere in the distance. Probably
Yeah.
while he's like burning. I think he said he was gonna make Greek burgers. He's probably gonna say fuck as he burns them or some shit.
Oh no.
That'd be great.
Just
Luke, I'm
Shay-
sad you can't come.
Shay, you need to buy a very small hibachi and put that out there so he doesn't ruin your new grill.
No, he can just use the little grill
The
side
side
thing
burner?
that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not the side burner. The little one that I have that's indoors.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. I got
I
it
feel
covered.
better now.
We're good. He
Lou,
didn't have
your
to touch
grill?
the nice one. I got a real good grill. Anyway.
Alright.
Grilling is awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you
maybe
everybody
we'll
for
make
watching.
make steak, Luke.
Okay, make steaks, I.
Look, Luke is always having steak and taunting us, and it's very unfair.
I actually just went and got some steak earlier today.
There we go.
Just.
I made the chicken.
All right,
Taking
everybody.
ass.
The chicken quesadilla.
We'll see you guys
Quesadilla.
next week.